Alrighty, hello, welcome! Hope everyone is doing well, no matter what time of day it is. Welcome to the stream. Today, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of itchy. We have to do the bad jokes, right? That's how this goes. Okay, let me just catch up on who's hanging out in chat. Hello to Sander, Guy Does Things, Puppies, Vodam, Zonorix, Maximum Cheese. We've got Jazzy Caddy, we've got Lefty, Guy Does Things, That Darn Raven, and thank you again for upgrading the membership to support the channel. I appreciate that very much. Who else do we have here? I'm sure I spotted some other names. Naive Melody, Snood, welcome back. Grey, Kartoffeljäger 3, Purple Swirl. Oh, okay, no, sorry. These are the people who gifted the additional memberships. If you're watching this later and you're one of the random 5 that received a gifted membership, congratulations. Welcome to the channel. Purple Swirl, Dyad Tedio, Demon Jazz, which is a great name, by the way, Joe Donald, and NB Danny. Congrats on getting some free membership. Who else we got here? We got Puppies, Brendan Brown. What's your problem? Mine's 507 cats. Also a fantastic name, but I'm going to shorten you to 507 cats because I can't say that every time I need to reference one of your comments. Holy moly, that's a lot going on. Oh, hi Panda, you alright? You sneezed. You can't see, but I can guarantee she is getting scratches right now. There we go. But yeah, no, she is actually in the same place as usual, just I have the blinds up because she likes to be able to look out the window at times, so that's actually looking out onto our little balcony that we've got there. Alright, so today we are doing things a little bit differently. To celebrate finally hitting 50,000 subscribers. I say finally, I never actually expected to make it this far, but it just feels like it's been on the horizon for a while now. But we're here, it's happened, we've done it, thanks to all of you wonderful people. So we held a poll over on the Discord to see what kind of stream you wanted to have as a 50k special, and you wanted to see some itch games. So we're gonna look at some itch games and see what's going on. Now, I saw a few people say, oh, watch out, might get some not safe for work stuff. As far as I can tell, that shouldn't happen, because it looks like NSFW games actually have their own separate category. Otherwise, I would have been expecting a filter for it, but there is no filter for it. In fact, this is what we're going to be using. Basically, there is a built-in game randomizer on itch, and the ones that we can sort by are basically these. So we're going to be using free and Windows games, and they're the only ones that we're going to be using. Now, I could be very wrong on the NSFW thing, and so what we're going to be doing to be safe is when we're actually choosing the game, like spinning the randomizer, we're going to be flicking to a holding screen, just in case something comes up that is not supposed to come up. Why no browser? No, that'll include browser ones. It just means it has to be compatible on a Windows computer. I've tested this. I did a few randomization ones earlier just to see what would come up. I've used it about 20 times. Didn't see any NSFW stuff pop up. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Maybe my luck was just on my side during that. But yeah, 20 spins and didn't find anything that I couldn't show. But we're going to play it safe just in case. And by having these settings, we've got a mixture of downloadable games and play in your browser style games. So we should get a bit of both on here. Did you get the banger that is Midnight Animal? I don't think so. So yes, this could be quite interesting. I don't know what we're going to get out of it. But what I have done is that I have actually created an account, because I noticed that some of these games are a pay what you think it's worth style donation system, like an honor system essentially. So I've made an account so we can do two things. If we think a game is worth it, we can actually donate some money to them, pay them for what we think the game's worth, which I think would be a quite nice thing to do to kind of give back to the devs that have earned it. And we're also going to leave a comment to kind of share some feedback on the game as well, because that just feels very much in the vein of what we do. Not logged in? I was logged in. It should log me in when I refresh because cookies. I definitely was logged in. But anyway, I'll figure it out. We'll get it worked. Okay, what did I miss here? Sandra, I believe Windows game means a downloadable file that may also have a browser build. Okay, well, we'll turn both on because I'm down for either. Really hope we get some bad.exe games. We probably will, Lefty. Does Panda dream of kitten sheep? Probably. To be fair, Panda has never seen a sheep before, so probably either just dreams of cats or dogs, because that's all she's seen. Wait, I think this adverts you if the game is NSFW. I think I got one once. Look, we're going to find out what happens, and we're going to be cautious with it. There's only one way to find out what's going to happen. Oh, Panda. You're so cute. Alright, so the way this is going to work is similar to the way the wheel games work. We are simply going to put 30 minutes on the clock, and we're either going to play until we beat the game or 30 minutes is up, and then we move on to the next one. There are going to be no votes in this to extend the 30 minutes. I want to see as much as we can in this time. Raven saying donation doesn't work in Australia? Well, that's absolutely rubbish if that's the case. I'm going to try anyway, and we'll see what happens. Because if I can donate, then we will, and look, at the end of the day, it's a great way to be able to support the devs. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Okay. E1820, stupid question from you, but is it possible to make itch game requests for this stream, or is it just going to be purely random? We're doing purely random on this one. It's the most unbiased way that we can do it, and the most in-theme way that we can do a stream like this. It's true to form for the channel. Snood, I think a lot of these games are going to be less than 30 minutes since the loads of Game Jam games. Hell yes, and I'm down for that. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. So I'm going to pop you over to this as a holding screen for a moment. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're going to turn off the Wordle. No Wordle today. How do I get rid of it? Where's my thing? Game widget, go away. No Wordle. Let's see what we land on first. Ugh, you're right, the login didn't work for me. There we go, one click and gets me back in. Okay, we have to do this again. Give me a sec, guys. Of course, nothing ever goes the way that I wanted to. Randomizer, we're gonna see those settings. Right. Let's turn our music off. We don't need that anymore. Okay, well, this is interesting and a little dodgy. I'm not sure we can do this first one, if I'm being completely honest, and I should have seen this coming, because this is what we've got. This feels like a risky click. What? No images, no previews, one comment that just says, what is this? Yeah, the image doesn't load. It is just blank. It is cold. Backtrack for the record. I'm a little terrified. So, I've got two options here. Either we just move on to the next one and see what happens, or we switch to a holding screen for a second, I attempt to run the game, and we see what it actually is. What are your thoughts, guys? Do we just move on to the next one, or do we peer beneath the veil? It isn't as bad as the time I found a game called GTA 5 came with a bat file. Oh, that sounds terrible. Zoneric says, do the screen. Griffin Rome, hello, by the way, says, attempt to run it. Freaky Feline, hello, hello, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. It came in at just the right time here. Pinksy, don't do it, move on. Maximum Cheese, I need to know what this is. Ooh, we're kind of split on this one. Don't set your computer aflame. Okay. I wasn't aware that there would be this level of potential malware on the website, so that's kind of scary. It's a browser game, shouldn't be too dangerous. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it, is that it shouldn't be absolutely terrible. It's a browser game, shouldn't be too dangerous. Don't run it on I'll run it on a virtual machine. Yeah, HTML should be pretty safe on here. Oh yeah, Freaky Feline, how did your job interview go, mate? Hopefully it went well. Did you get the job, or are you still waiting to find out? Okay. Yeah, one game in, we're risking malware. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to do the risky click. For the sake of the stream, we're going to do the risky click. So let's put you guys back here for a second. Oh, this feels dodgy. Let's find out. It is Unity. I can guarantee that much. Well, okay. No, this actually looks like a legit thing. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be safe. There we go. Is there a full screen mode for this? I actually have no idea. I have not used itch before, but this looks okay. Oh, what I missed there. Freaky Feline, haven't heard back. Really don't want that job anyway. I've got another interview with a place I'm more interested in on Monday. Love that. Okay. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you've got to go and do interviews for things that might not be quite your jam. So I'll keep my fingers crossed for you for the next one. Bottom right should be... There is nothing on the bottom right, at least not that I can click yet. Okay, so this is backtrack for the record. It just says frankly in the middle. University of Arkansas. Is it Arkansas? Arkansas? Arkansas. It's got to be Arkansas. BFA Graphic Design Class of 2020 is thrilled to present Frankly, a show comprised of degree capstone research projects from 24 graduating seniors. The show and each project within it are centered on the theme of speaking our truths and intervening in broken systems in time of crisis. Frankly took on an added relevance as it transitioned to a virtual format in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. We're eternally grateful to Crystal Bridges and the University of Arkansas Tesseract Center for helping us carry on our senior show. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Have I played Strife? Assume no until I say otherwise is probably the best thing I can say. So, alright, I think I get it. This might be something for an event they used itch for hosting, which is why it has no page. Yeah, that sounds quite likely in this scenario. It seems like it was built for a very specific purpose, and maybe is now no longer quite so relevant. But let's put 30 minutes on the clock and see what on earth this is all about. Okay, let's... How do I start? That is the first question. Okay, there we go. Whoa. If this has full screen, I don't know how to make it full screen, because currently a lot of the game is being cut off. Oh my god, there's an overhead view. You can explore on foot. What am I doing with this? Yeah, I think it is going to be more like interactive art. I also don't know how to fix the UI. I honestly do not know if that's even possible. Okay, welcome to a new and improved senior show, Frankly, brought to you by the University of Arkansas. School of Art Design, Art Graphic Design students, class of 2020. Ooh, it is laggy trying to move, but that's fine. Okay, graphics design senior show looks a little different this year. I like this because we're going to get some insight into like actual game design students, which sounds quite interesting to me. Okay. Little did we know back then that the world as we knew it would soon collapse into unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. Now more than ever, it is prescient for all of us to speak our truths and to speculate recklessly with a greater good in mind. I like diving into what feels like a virtual art showcase or like a museum or something like that. It's fascinating to me that people take the time to build this kind of stuff. Yeah, so these must be some of the people behind it. Very artistic headshots. Great job, great job. So Jackson Frank, Frankly, package designs, needs of visual standards, communicator projects, ecological impact. Bree Forced. Okay, and Brianna Phil. International and host national students feel a little awkward around each other. I mean, to be fair, you working in a graphic design team. Y'all are a bunch of nerds. Of course you're going to be a little awkward around each other, and that's okay. Oh, what did I miss there? Yes, Panda Cam is on the top, absolutely. Sander, also tried opening this game and it works fine for you. I can see the whole screen and the full screen buttons. Is it possible you're zoomed in your browser? That's causing the issue. I don't think I am. No, I was at 100%. And that has not actually helped. Yeah, changing the zoom level makes no difference. But at least that means that I can zoom the page and make it at least a little bit bigger for everyone else. We'll go with that. That is very curious. It is probably just a resolution problem. So many people do not expect the user to have a 4K monitor. And that tends to cause some issues. I feel like my view is zoomed in. It is zoomed in. Right mouse button is the zoom. That's why moving around was feeling weird. Okay. Right. Let's press on. Well, I'd say press onwards. I'm walking backwards. We want to go this way. Oh, and there is a sprint button. Nice. Frankly, we just want to say thank you so much. Our time at the University of Arkansas has come to an unexpected end. Despite the circumstances, we're so thankful for the opportunity to share our work with you all. We're so glad you came. Oh, isn't that sweet? Look, they put a group photo in and everything. Same lighting as their headshots. They obviously have a theme. They added in their actual signatures as well, which is, well, I say actual signatures. I can guarantee that at least 2 of those were done in, like, Adobe Acrobat. And are just digital signatures. The thing is, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else here that, no, there must be more around that way, surely. Like, they wouldn't have put this whole building in if you couldn't go and explore it, right? Right? No? Really? Is this it? Is this all there actually is? No. Surely not. There must be a way to more, right? Am I a dum-dum? Nope, no door down that end. No door down that end. Well, this might be the fastest game that we've ever played. Okay, let's... Is there something else here? We can turn off glass, turn off the roof. Ah. Okay, cool. I guess if it's running slowly and you have... Actually, I wonder if this was modeled after their campus. Maybe that's all it is. Like, maybe this is all it is a digital thank you. And that's like a model version of their actual campus. Buttons in the top left, you can't see them. They warp you to the students. I can kind of click on some of it. But that just takes us to the 3 spots that we've already explored. Which is kind of not particularly helpful. But this does allow us to... Yeah, this is all there is. Can't actually get to any of the other spots. View student grids. That's all that is. Yep, that appears to be it. There are add art buttons, but they seem like they're made so you can place art on student spots, but the button doesn't work. Well, I think that's about all we can do for this game. But you know what? I'm glad that this exists, even if it's just to, you know, make sure that there's a digital memory of these people and the project that they completed once. That's cool. All right. I think we're going to leave that one there and we're going to move on. That has been fun. We've got 7 minutes out of that game. So let's put back to the holding screen just in case we get something weird on the next one. We're going to move to the next project. Okay. Again, this looks... Oh, you guys are going to absolutely hate this. Okay. Before I open the page, I want you to put your guesses into the chat. What could possibly be in this game that makes me say that you are going to hate it? What are your thoughts? What comes to your mind when I say you, as a game enjoyer or game dev, it's going to be something that you dislike? Russian Five Nights at Freddy's. We've already had that game, Sander. Visual novel or fairy game, strategy, an EXE game. Not an EXE game. This appears to be another browser-based game. Too much clutter. Mark III. Idle game. Not an idle game. Good guess, though. Anime girl visual novel. Why would you hate that? Anime girl visual novel is a peak. Is an asset flip. Zodorix is on the right path. Made in Scratch. B-Hop Simulator again. Oh, no. That would be pretty terrible. Devil on your shoulder. The worst thing that could ever happen to you, Devil, is feet. Pinksy Cat. You have hit the nail on the head. It is AI. You play, this game is Shadows of the Sand by Reading Girl. You play as an archaeologist who found an ancient scroll in recent excavation, which supposedly shows the way to the lost city of Zarnak. Now you want to make your way to find the city and discover its mysteries. This is a small text-based game by 4 Austrian students. All images are AI generated. Wow, we're having a bit of a rough time with our game selections on this one. We could skip. We could. Let's have a look. What have they actually done with the art here? I mean, yeah, you can look at it and you can tell that it is like this style here. It's definitely AI generated. But I kind of want to see if there's any value in it from a storytelling perspective. That done, Raven. If you don't get Midnight Animal, I will give someone a membership at the end. I don't even know what Midnight Animal is. Like, the odds of it coming up feels pretty low. Is the story AI too? Well, it doesn't sound like it is. If it's boring, we can skip, but I think it's worth a shot to laugh at it. Naive Melody, there's no value in the story. What do you mean there's no value in the story? Someone may have written the best piece of fiction to ever exist, but it's hidden behind a layer of AI art because they don't have the talent to create that kind of art themselves. I can definitely understand the perspective of people saying, don't skip, don't want to support AI content. It puts this into a really awkward position. I think we can definitely already judge it for the sheer fact that it has used AI to create the visuals. They may have used AI for the writing, but they didn't mention it here. And at the end of the day, the game is free. We're not really going to be giving them a lot more visibility or anything like that. We've clearly stated that we're not a fan of the fact that they've used AI to generate the graphics. But let's have a look and see if they have put actual effort into the narrative for it. So I say we still give it a go. Judge things fairly. That's how we do it on the channel. We're not going to be giving any praise for the visuals because they did not create them themselves. I may give some commentary if they've managed to nail the theme or if there's actually some consistency in the visuals, because that means that they've maybe done a bit on it. And if the writing happens to be AI as well, guess what? We move on. So I say we take a look and see what this is about. Rightly or wrongly, I'm just curious more than anything. Alright, 30 minutes are on the clock. I doubt we will use all of them, but who knows? Shadows of the Sand by Teresa Edinger, Eric Hocking, Hannah Brandner, and Sebastian Bowman. In a new discovery of yours on an archaeologist site... Okay, let me zoom this back out a little bit, because we were right in. You found an old and worn-out scroll that tells the tale of an ancient city named Zarnak. It should still exist as a glorious civilization that boasted biotechnology in a form you had never heard of before. Now you sit in front of your desk and wonder what to do. You have doubts about the authenticity of this tech, so maybe you could ask your friends. Shall we try to convince a fellow archaeologist to help you find the city, or tell your best friend about your plan to find the city? Oh! 100% normal human. Thank you again. My God.
Donated $5 to the war funds.
Cheers, mate.
Congrats on the 50k.
Oh, appreciate you supporting the channel. Especially thinking like you've discovered it relatively recently, but I'm really glad that you're enjoying the content. Okay, this is definitely a visual novel format, or like a choose your own adventure as far as I can tell. Yeah, this feels human made. But let's go a little bit further and see what's going on. Alright, so I reckon, just for the sake of it, let's tell our best friend. We can trust our best friend, right? Your best friend doesn't think this is a good idea and is very concerned for you. He won't stop you from going on your adventure, but advises you to just stay at home, burn the scroll, and live your life instead of risking it for something you don't know if it even exists. Not fantastic grammar, but that's okay, I get the point. We go home. Okay, well, I'm not... Do we just burn the document? We're done with it. That's it. Game over. Shortest visual novel ever. Although at this stage, is it really a visual novel? We can't actually see any visuals. It is just a choose your own venture, really. Yeah, English isn't their first language, is why I'm not judging it too harshly. There's going to be some grammatical errors, I reckon. Technically possible, but a very inefficient way to use I think so as well. There are a number of apps that I've seen in like the Google Play Store, which are basically AI-powered choose-your-own adventures. I've not played any of them, but everything I've seen from the reviews says that they're just incredibly inconsistent because AI doesn't have the right kind of memory and recall to be able to weave a consistent narrative. So that might be something we can look out for in something like this. The Darn Raven have a shirt that says there are no kangaroos in Austria, best buy of my life. That is fantastic. Let's make sure we got that down. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's convince a fellow archaeologist to help me find the city. Your colleague is astounded by your discovery, but is sad to say that he isn't the same anymore as he used to be in his prime and can't accompany you. He, however, wishes you the best of luck and promises his financial support to you. Excellent! Free money! You receive 10 coins from your saddened friend. Oops. Well, come on back. There we go. I always forget I have side buttons on my mouse, and one of them is bound as a back button. And I hit it by accident there. Okay, well, we got free money. Let's go start our adventure. You are excited about what lies ahead. There is no time to worry about whether this is true or not. Adventure awaits. Through the description of the desert in the text that is written on the scroll, you can make an educated guess on where to head, but anything beyond that, you'll have to find out there. Zarnak awaits, and there's like no continue button, so I'm guessing I just click on desert. Okay, there's... Oh, God. Did they even playtest this? Like, really? Also, love that we have a Nico in the chat with the same profile picture as Freaky Feline. That is fantastic. This is, yeah, I think the UI might be messing things up a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't be doing the browser-based ones. You have a image that the number of plants has diminished, and as you look ahead of you, their image dunes as far as the eye can see. In the corner of your vision, you spot a small village with a deserted market. Maybe there could still be some people. Imagine if one of the, like, hyperlinked words was actually behind the picture. It would be kind of buggered. We can either look for a person, we can head into the desert, I don't need help, or investigate. Let's investigate the scroll for clues. After a detailed inspection, you don't find anything on the scroll that you haven't discovered before. However, right before you decide to move on, in the corner of your eye, you spot a small symbol that looks like a crescent moon. You haven't seen it before, as it almost has the same exact color as the paper. Could this be a hint, or are you going down the wrong path? We will use it as a hint. Let's set up the tent and rest until it's midnight. After a couple of hours of building and some rest, it has become night. Somewhat out of frustration, you decide to look at the text while looking at the stars above you. Shockingly, the stars appear to align with a pattern on the back of the text. It is a map made with stars. Ooh, astronomy. After reading it, you can tell two things. This is a map leading somewhere closer to Zarnak, and some sort of riddle awaits you. I also have nothing to click, so I guess I just click. Yeah. You note down the direction of the stars, tell you to go. We can either follow the map while it's still dark, or sleep until it's day and head in the direction you noted down. That's an interesting choice. A little bit less clear. Where do we go with this one? Yeah, at least it's not spamming us with AI images. It is just set dressing. It's thematic. Do we walk while it's dark or sleep until day because we've noted down the direction of where we need to go? Let's sleep until day. Why not? Patient 76. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by the stream. How you doing, mate? Alright, decided to sleep. You're way too tired. After some nice and well-deserved sleep, it has become day. That's usually how things go. You start to navigate your way through the desert to find the destination the stars told you about. After a while, you reach a run-down, small, old building that by first glance looks like any other ordinary ruin of no importance. However, after approaching it, you notice a symbol that you noticed on your scrolls before. After analyzing it, you realize that this specific symbol is always shown in pairs with another symbol. Write down the circle symbol. Okay. Dear God! The door just disappeared. It didn't slide away, it disappeared entirely. You're fascinated with the mechanics. I would be a little bit more than fascinated, to be honest. That's mildly terrifying. Things just vanish now. Yes, the desert tends to get freezingly cold during the night. And weirdly enough, kind of difficult to see where you're going. I mean, look, they're both terrible choices, really. You're either going at night when it's freezing cold, or you're going during the day when it's stupidly hot. But hopefully our character was smart enough and we're going kind of like in the early morning. Zonrex, I think there is a specific engine that makes this exact kind of game. Black background plus text plus hyperlinks, but I forgot what it's called. There also is no music in this game. And I will say that the text so far does not seem to be AI generated, which is a nice touch. So I'm okay with playing through a little bit more because there's not a lot of art that we're looking at, and the story seems to have been written by an actual person. Now, this may be a mistake. We're going to try this. I have just done a general search on Epidemic Sound, which I use for like all of my background music because I've got membership with them. We're going to put on just random desert music as background music and see what happens. Let's see how thematic this is. Okay. You're fascinated with the mechanics, however, you don't want to waste your time pondering too much about it, so you decide to head in. Here we go. This is a little more. Pump that up just a little. Inside is some sort of stone statue. Suddenly, it starts talking. Adventurer! I congratulate you for finding the entrance to Zarnak. It has been some time since I, the Elder Guardian of Zarnak, was awakened by an adventurer. But, let me tell you, your journey won't be easy. You will have to overcome many obstacles. Take this text before you go. You will need it. You receive the text and walk through the corridor that leads to the city of Zarnak. Onwards to your adventure! Fully awake and ready, you head into the corridor that leads to Zarnak. Yeah, this doesn't look like a city that I want to be in, if I'm being completely honest. During your walk, you take some time to further analyze the second text you received. On it, you find some descriptions of how the people of Zarnak used to live. How astounding! And yes, it is properly formatted this time. It's working. It describes vehicles you have never heard of before or can't even imagine how they worked, doors that appeared and disappeared by command, and such advanced medicine that made the expected lifespan of the people of this city 200 years. You're fascinated. You simply need to find more information. Yes. Second text you received, the ancient card sent a WhatsApp message. You just get a ping. Ah! Oh, that's a dick pic. Damn. After walking what appears to be an eternity, you leave this corridor and enter a place you would only see in fairy tales or AI-generated art. Streets lined with smooth, crystallic stones with a soft bluish ethereal glow, and buildings made out of gems, metals, and materials. Okay, that music's getting a little loud. Back down you go. Materials never seen before. Mushrooms illuminate the whole city. A lot of questions race through your head. How does this all exist and work? But after you were able to tear yourself away from the beauty of the city, you notice something weird. Strangely, there isn't a single human being around, but instead, traces of fights. Odd. However, for now, you decide to move on and explore further. Wouldn't be an abandoned city if there was, just still people in it. It's not abandoned. Of course there was some kind of fight. This was proofread by the Universal Aneurysm. I mean, look, given that they've used AI to generate all the images, there is a chance that they wrote the script and then had AI translate it to English. Like, we can't rule that out. But yeah, I mean, this is a very, like, subgenre of game. It's an interactive story, let's be honest. Okay. You find a sign with some familiar letters. They are the same letters from your scrolls. Okay. After translating them, you now have a choice of 2 paths, the armory and the laboratory. Each would yield different adventures. There was evidence of combat, so there might still be something in this city that is dangerous to me. So I'm going to go check out the armory first. Zonrex, you reckon it doesn't sound like machine translation? I'm inclined to agree because it still feels like it has personality to it. Machine translation is a lot more generic. It's probably the best word I can give it. Okay. You think that Zarnak definitely looks like a dangerous place, therefore the armory would be the safest place to go as there could be weapons. On your way along the path you hear a strange, unfamiliar noise. Could it be something dangerous? Curiosity is going to get the better of me. We're going to investigate. This doesn't sound like desert music. What is this? Oh, it's because I've got it on shuffle. Let's turn that off. This one's called Desert Footsteps. It's got to have at least desert vibes, right? You decide to investigate the noise. Maybe you'll find a human being. Dear God, what the is this? You see a 3-meter tall creature that has a bluish glow to it. It looks strong, like it could easily snap you like a twig. However, it appears to be repairing a house. Maybe it's peaceful. I mean, that's incredible writing, and I love this. 3-meter tall creature, bluish glow, repairing a house. I mean, in all fairness, in all credit to the devs here, to the writers, I was not expecting the first monster encounter to just be doing some renovations. That is a lovely little plot twist, and I appreciate that. Okay, let's approach it. This guy's got to be friendly, right? You decide that although it is huge, this creature appears to be peaceful and doesn't look like it's armed. Upon making yourself known to the creature, it turns around. On what you presume is its face, a smile appears. We're going to just ask for help. After hearing your question, the creature shows its smooth chest toward you, and a text appears on it. I am a mushroom golem. My life goal is to repair. This place is not safe at the moment. Here, take this key and head to the armory. It will unlock the building, although for now, please let me be. I do not feel well with your kind around. It awakens unpleasant memories. A strangely shaped key grows out of the golem's right hand. You take it and head back towards the path. Alright, well that was a lovely interaction. Thank you, Mushroom Golem. This is the next Tumblr sexy man for sure. Hell yeah. Lefty making a blog about it as we speak. Nico, does the creature know English, or we just speak to it whatever language it knows? Don't question that. You can't question that. Everyone speaks English, didn't you know that? With the key, you head back down the path towards the armory. On your way, you see numerous wonders like strange animals and interesting oh, right after I gave them credit for good writing, this is strange animals. What strange animals? Is it a dog that speaks English? Or is it like an eldritch horror that I don't have the words to describe? Interesting structures. What? Did I find an Applebee's down here? I mean, that would feel like a strange structure to find in an abandoned society. An abandoned non-Western society. Like, oh look! It's McDonald's! Okay, I hear what you're saying, Knife Melody. By good writing, I meant they had a plot twist that I didn't see coming, which was the inclusion of a being that is just repairing a house. That caught me off guard, and I was like, I appreciate that, but that's about it. Do you reckon they serve chicken parmigiana down here? Only one way to find out. Okay, all of them share unique features of blue sky. We'll go down the path. Finally, you spot a building with armory written on it. Took you long enough. Of course, because it'd be written in English, wouldn't it? Use the key and enter the armory. Lights turned on. Of course, we just happened to get the key for the armory, despite not being told that the key was for the armory. Why would that golem have the key for the armory? Why would that golem know that we're going to the armory? It doesn't make sense. Lights turned on, still with this bluish ethereal colour, but this time with a hint of purple. Because vibes. Welcome, citizen. The voice startled you. It sounds strange, but soft and nice at the same time. You're in possession of the key number 48 for the armory. You have permission to use the special prototype number 917. Suddenly, a chest opens, showing a sword? It looks fascinating, glowing bluish. It is incredibly sharp and light, and I know this because I already cut off one of my fingers. After you pick it up, a door opens. With the sword in hand, you are prepared for the worst and head in. What? This is a prototype? Key number 48? We already opened we used the key. It opened the door to the armory. What's with the bluish light? It's all just going to be bioluminescence. Or radiation. Could be radiation. Might be radiation. Stepping through the doorway, you find yourself in an arena. It reminds you of a coliseum. Yes, because every good ancient society needs a coliseum. Before you could properly analyze your surroundings, a gigantic beast appeared. It has some similarities to a lion, but has a bluish hue combined with bits of purple on its fur. Its teeth and claws look as sharp as your sword. It's guarding what appears to be an open door. Turns out it just wants to ask me some riddles. You are intimidated, but your sword gives you courage. Because it's actually Sting from Lord of the Rings and there's orcs nearby. Without knowing how to wield a sword, you lift your weapon and point it at the beast and shoot. Suddenly a beam of sword... God, I hadn't read that. I swear to God I had not read that. I was making a joke. I was like, oh, I don't know how to use a sword. I'm going to use it like a gun. Suddenly a beam of solid blue light shoots out of the sword and completely disintegrates the lion's head. Why? Dear God, why? The beast drops to the ground, drops dead to the ground, and your sword crumbles to dust. Maybe that's the reason why it was a prototype. Ah, yes, we hadn't figured out how to make it shoot more than once just yet. Not gonna lie, this is excellent, and I'm glad that we gave this a shot. After you pass the dead creature, you head down the door. This feels like it was written by students. It's kind of the best explanation I can give. Exhausted from the fight... I'm sorry, exhausted from the fight? I literally just walked in, went pew, and won. Oh, that was so tiring. I need a little lie down after that. That was... Oh gosh, so tiring. What a day it's been. I looked at a thing, pointed a thing, pulled a trigger. Couldn't do anything else. You hope to find a place to rest. After going down the long hallway, you enter a circular room where you notice another corridor that also leads to this room. Could it have been the path to the laboratory that you didn't choose? Okay, circular room. After looking around the circular room, because you wouldn't look a square the circular room, would you? You notice that it has a glass rooftop similar to an observatory. What is the purpose of this facility? Deep in thought, you get startled as you suddenly hear a voice speaking in English. I mean, yeah, if I were in an ancient civilization, in the ruins of an ancient civilization, and I suddenly hear a voice speaking in English, yeah, I would absolutely be startled. If it weren't for the fact that everything else has spoken in English so far. Dear adventurer, I see you have made it to the observatory. This is the heart of the city. Because, like any ancient civilization, we don't have the town hall as the heart of the city. Oh, no, 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 no. It must be the observatory, where the head of Zarnak controls something we call the hypothalamus. That is the name of a part in your brain, so okay, I see where this is going. I am the head of Zarnak, and the hypothalamus is in the head of Zarnak. We're in a person. However, my name has been lost to time and is no longer relevant. Okay. You can't have been that important. The voice came from something sitting in a chair. You could only describe it as a former human. The person's head is connected to a new sort of glowing mushroom you have never seen before. I mean, that's quite, you know, the understatement, considering until today I really hadn't seen any glowing mushrooms, but that's cool. This feels like the plot of a generic AAA game, just text-based and not bragging about next-level graphics. I agree, Lefty. Like, it wouldn't be out of place. Maybe this was the draft, like, of the initial plot for Forsaken. With how many machines still work, I have a feeling it's not as ancient as we think. Maybe we are the ancient ones. Physical books that are interactive. We could be, like, a physical book would be just as fine. Alright, that's the last of the tea. That is gone. Alright. It continues talking. Because if you have managed to get here, I present you with 3 options. I will soon perish, and even I do not know what happens if I, the last remaining Zarnakian, dies. What are our 3 options? Your first option is to replace me and operate the hypothalamus, and hopefully revive this city in my stead. A different option I give you is this. Well, thank you. I wouldn't want the same option twice now, would I? I offer you your freedom and grant you access to our vault, so you will return home with riches, although you are bound to never talk about anything that transpired in Zarnak. The last option I present to you is for the betterment or determent of your human race. I will offer you all the knowledge Zarnak has amassed in its lifetime. What will you choose? You wonder why there are no humans in Zarnak, and you're even more confused as to what a hypothalamus is. Okay, looks like we can get some additional information first. We'll go with that. Why are there no humans? Ah, I see. That is indeed a very justified question. You see, okay, now all of a sudden we've got some beats in the background. We were vibing before, but now we're tech vibing. It's cool. You see, people desire power, as you very well may know. I have power, and once my people realized that, they tried to attack me. I had no choice. I had to defend myself with everything I had, from the mushroom golems to the jellyfish that we haven't actually seen yet. Everything was under my control, fought for me. The war lasted for over 100 years and ended in a large-scale revolt. The fights had been going on for such a long time that the people didn't even clearly remember why they were fighting. All they had in their minds was bloodlust. So I decided to end this nonsense, and with all my powers I had left, I destroyed them all. Oh yeah, you sound like a friendly chap. What is the hypothalamus? Oh, of course you would want to know more about the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is what you outsiders would call a throne. Therefore, technically speaking, you would be like a king. Taking my position would give you the power to connect to Zarnak's nervous system, powered by our biotechnology. Called it! This would allow you to control almost everything in the city, including the facilities and most of the life created by our technology. The only exceptions are humans. I do not know why humans can't be controlled. I would have controlled them if I could have, but it's up to you if you want humans to come back to Zarnak. Okay, we have a choice now. Sander, I imagine they spent most of the time on the interactive novel in the last few days. Someone went, hey, maybe we can add some AI art to it so we have something to display. I think you're 100% right about that. They definitely did all of the story first, then we're like, you know what? Black screens aren't actually that interesting. Yeah, I killed everyone. So anyway, you want to know what the hypothalamus is? I think we're just about done with this, considering that we have 3.5 minutes left, but oh my god. Let's see, I think we take the knowledge, because then we can rebuild later. Taking the money, okay, makes us rich, but there's just going to be questions if we get anything really beneficial about it. Operating the hypothalamus, we get to control a dead city. So let's go for the knowledge. You choose Pandora's box. Well, bugger. I shall open our vault of knowledge for you. Somewhat discomforted by the name, and indeed I am discomforted by that name, you receive all the scripts, scrolls, and blueprints Zarnak possesses. After having looked at the knowledge gained, you now have to make a decision. Either you keep the information for yourself or share them with the rest of the world. I am a bit altruistic, so we're going to share it with the world. And this is going to be hilarious because what I predict is going to happen is that we share it with the world and then we repeat the same mistakes as Zarnak and wipe ourselves out. Let's see what happens. You decided to share your knowledge with the world, but the governments and the filthy rich all wanted to claim the technology for themselves. They wanted to use the knowledge for their own benefit, to gain unimaginable power and influence. But because nobody intended to share the knowledge, it led to massive power struggles around the world. War broke out. Called it. We write the year 2124. 97% of humanity has died in the past 100 years. The surviving humans are on average more than 150 years old, and children almost don't exist. Will humanity survive? The end. Well, kind of figured that one happened. Yeah, do they know how much 95% of humanity is? Like, well, there's 3% of humans left over. That's still quite a lot of humans. But there's also a lot of humans that don't exist anymore. Alright, well, that was fantastic. Great work, reading girl. And you know what? As just a piece of light fiction, presumably written by someone who is maybe a student, that's not awful. I have read much, much worse than that. Much, much worse than that. What I did find interesting, though, was that some of the art that we saw in the initial preview didn't actually make it into the game. It was actually decent. It's a solid, like, 4 or 5 out of 10 in my eyes. I think if you took the money, it would be you're evil now because you're rich. Yeah, probably something like that. If you take the knowledge, this happens and you've operated, probably you failed to bring the city back. Yeah, there were a bunch of paths that I didn't take, but given that well, okay, yeah, if we went to the laboratory, we probably would have had at least one other piece of art. Okay, this is now desert music. Hope you're enjoying these desert vibes. Alright. It doesn't actually give me space here to leave a comment, so to do that I'm going to have to... No, hang on, can we go back? We can go back here. Yes, there we go. LM jumping in straight away. Why do they use AI? Great question. Okay, we've got some good music vibes going on here. You can feel the camel spitting on you with this music. Incredible. What do I want to leave as a comment here? I want to give something like relatively positive and supportive around it because that's kind of my vibe. Very imaginative world building. Let's fix that. Would love to see a more detailed story in the future, but please avoid using AI art in your next project. It's just not cool. Alright, I feel like that's positive enough. Yeah, decent story, don't use AI, 4 out of 10. Alright. There we go. I feel ambivalent about it. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I'm going to give it a like because I want to be supportive to them. So good job. All right. Let's pause this music. Shush. We didn't need that right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Great job. Thank you, Epidemic Sound. I searched for desert and this one was called Deserved. I guess they saw the name and went close enough. Okay, we are going to go very quickly to a holding screen while I bring up the next game just to make sure it's not NSFW. Let's see what we get. Next project. Oh, I know exactly what this is just from looking at it straight away. It's not even in English and I reckon I know what it is. This is what happens when we do browser-based games. This is Flyer Pig. Tags, 2D, Flappy Bird, flying, game maker, jumping, pixel art, single player, survival. Well, here we go. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Flappy Pig. If it loads. Oh, there we go. This one actually has a full screen. Maybe. No. Is my pop-up blocker blocking it? Full screen button doesn't work. Excellent. Well, let's just do that then. I'm clicking it and nothing is happening. Is this Portuguese? Maybe. It looks vaguely Spanish to me. I can't really make a call on that. Ice Fresno says, yeah, it's Portuguese. I will trust you on that. I am not good with languages. Saddlebucket, hey folks, made it to the stream eventually. How's it been so far? We have had interesting content so far, is the best that I can say. If it looks Spanish but has a C with a little tail thing on it, I think it's Portuguese. Ah, okay. Well, we have skins and we have Jogar. So let's... What button controls it? Is spacebar. Okay, good to know. Why is it so loud? Okay, stars are good. Go me. What is this music? Oh, it's Kevin MacLeod, of course. Yeah. Okay. It was about time that we had Kevin MacLeod come back. Ugh. How was I meant to get that? There we go. Why is there a 2 at the top of the screen? Is it difficulty? Nailed it. No, would have hit the thing. 6 stars. Look at us go. This is absolutely incredible. Okay, yep, we're up to 3. It's getting faster. That's what's happening. It might be an illusion, but it feels like it's getting faster. I will say, I like when you jump, or flap your wings rather, there's like a smear that happens on the pixels. That's kind of cool. We're gonna go until we die. And that's about it. I think they could have had a much better music choice though. That was close, we skimmed it. Okay, we go up. Okay, are we getting another upgrade at 500 meters? Is that what's happening here? Yep. This is definitely much easier than Flappy Bird, I will give it that. Whee! I am having so much fun. Absolutely freaking incredible. I mean, look, it's playable, it works. I can't really fault it too much. But I also can't say that much about it because we've already seen everything it has to offer. Unless suddenly, like, imagine that if you get to 10,000 meters, there's a boss and you unlock a gun for your pig. Only thing that I'm hoping is that this music doesn't loop forever and it moves on to a different song. Key change the second. Alright, sure. It feels like it gets faster every time that, you know, it moves up a number at the top of the screen. But by the same token, the obstacles feel like they're more spaced out. So it's not actually that much more difficult. Or maybe I am just the best player of this game to ever exist. Now I've said that, I'm going to die immediately. No, thank you. That was impossible to get. Oh. Okay, my eyes are starting to blur as I stare at this screen. This is a problem. But also, I could theoretically just, like, hover up over the top of the screen and I will fly forever, right? Like, surely if I just do... They thought of that. They thought of that. You can't stay up the top for too long. You die. Okay. That was Flyer Pig. Okay, I've got to have a look. We've got 27 stars. What can we get? We can get a blue pig. We can get the Flappy Pig. There is a clown pig, because you're a clown if you play it that much. A pirate pig, a Santa pig, and a Nyan pig, of course. Okay. That's, that is it. Oh, cool. You can actually go back out of that one. I was a little bit worried that there was no way to get back out of that menu. Right. I don't think we're going to play that one for half an hour. I'm very sorry. What did I miss on here? Pole not pill. Please skip. No, we don't even need to make a decision on this. We are skipping. Jackie Pink, mum of a streamer here. Love your stuff. Got a warning for itch.io. Make sure your antivirus is ready to go and beware random. Yes, don't worry. Already ready on that one, Jackie Pink. We're playing it safe. We're playing it safe. Okay. Freaky, please put a video in the Discord if you dare. Hang on. Video of... I'll play it on your CRT. Think that'd be neat. You know what? It would actually look pretty neat on a CRT monitor. 100% normal human. I don't think being easier than Flappy Bird is a good thing. The whole appeal of that game was its difficulty. Yeah, 100% agree. Like, the whole appeal of Flappy Bird was that it was brutally difficult. It was the Souls-like of mobile games. The big sprite was cute. Don't know if it was original. Got a feeling that may have been an asset from somewhere else. Okay. New rule, no midnight animal or lead and sky. Lead and sky comes up and no free membership. New rule, increasing percentage by 0.01%. Alright, we need to leave a comment here. Oh god, I don't even think I can say anything that positive about the game. Flappy Bird, but with pigs and way too easy. 2 out of 10. Wouldn't play again. Might be decent on mobile, though. Cool. Let's leave it at that. I did not like that one. Right. Well, that was a quick one. Quick one's a good one. Let's go back to the holding screen, just in case we get something that we don't want to see. Okay. Okay, this one has a .zip folder. So we might actually download that to give it a go. Okay. Although I don't think we need to. It has got a browser version. Let's see. Alright. Looks okay. It's called Shoot or Move. The rules are simple. Shoot or move. The third hit is fatal. Last man standing wins. Works with a mouse, but is best with controllers. Still figuring out which controllers work. It's had 1 review of 5 stars. It was a Ludum Dare one by the look of it. And someone said this game's actually really fun. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Does the full screen work? No. Apparently not. We will just zoom. Okay. 4 for 4. We're doing great on this. Prepare your ships. Press a button to join controller or left mouse. Oh, I think this is a no, press A to add an AI player. Okay. So we can put in a whole bunch of AI. Rules are simple. Shoot or move. The third hit is fatal. Last man standing wins. Okay. How do we start? Start. Going to go back. Nope, none of those buttons. Maybe I missed something here. What button makes this go? Oh no. Well, hang on. Maybe I missed something in the help text. Let's go back to shoot or move. Hang on. It is annoying when you're in the randomizer. If you refresh, you kind of lose your spot. Press A to add an AI player. Press circle on the PS4 gamepad or right mouse to begin. Right, yeah, I did not think about that. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Right mouse to begin. How do you move? Oh, I see. It follows your mouse. So I'm the green one, right here in the middle. You can move. I mean, it's as the name of the game says. You can move or you can shoot. That's kind of interesting. Because I think the bullet does actually... Hello, can I just hit you here? No? Oh, that's right. They said the third one kills. So they're dead now. Wait, no, go away, go away, go away. Juked him at the last second. Okay, yeah, so your bullet does actually follow your cursor as well. That's a neat idea. I like that. All right, let's get rid of you. Yellow, you're a little bit of a threat. Yeah, that's more like it. This could actually be pretty fun with other people. Let's bring that round. Come here. Oh, and you can make bullets collide. That's pretty neat. Come here. Yeah, I am the best. The Loot and Dare theme was sacrifices must be made. Ah, thanks for the info, Sander. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we are technically on an upward trajectory. 100% agree. Only one comment and it's 10 months old. This might be all we ever see of this game. Oh, I thought I did start the timer. That's alright. We'll start it now. Okay, that is actually a really interesting idea. I appreciate what it's doing. This is a solid build of a game as well. Like, it runs pretty much exactly how you expect it to. It's got like consistent visual theme. It's also got an appropriately themed music track as well. Are we going to play this for 30 minutes? Probably not, because I don't think there is a way to actually have other people. Like, there's got to be a way to play this with other real people, right? Right? Come here, Yellow. Take that. Ooh, I got hit. We can't be having that now, can we? Alright, let's get ourselves a little bit closer. Let's take out at least one of these guys. Nope, missed. There we go. Oh! No, you don't. I like the way they did consider that as a ship, you're actually going to need a tighter turning circle than your missiles have. Because otherwise, how else could you actually dodge out of the way of things? There could be some very interesting tactics needed here if you were playing with other people. Hey, gotcha. Come on. Yes, run away from my bullet by going in just a straight line and nothing else. Yep. That is exactly how I want you to dodge. Just here, hide in the corner. Alright, well, that is about all I think we can do in that game. There's also no way to remove players from here. Once you've added them in, you can't take them out. I don't think... Hang on, let's go back. Shoot a move. Let's reload again. Did it say anything here about... Oh, look! The full screen does work now. Don't know why I didn't before. Press add to AI player. Okay, so maybe it has local co-op if you have multiple controllers. But that's the only way co-op would work. Oh, no, it's because we went... Is it because we went out of randomizer mode? Is that what happened there? Gonna go back. Okay. Well, I think it's going to be time to move on. I don't think there's anything else that we can really do or say about that game. I think it's a really neat concept, and obviously as a game jam game, because it was from Ludum Dare, it's not going to be a massive game. But that's, yeah, if it had online play, it would be actually quite cool. I would love to see a more fleshed out version of this game with more stages, and maybe just a little bit more depth to it. But for what it is, that's very well constructed. Strategy. All right. Definitely well done. Yeah. Resident LM. Yeah, LM's always jumping on and following along the games that we feature on streams or on the channel. Okay. Great work, Wyatt Harry. This one is a completely free one. I don't have an option to be able to donate for this game, but you get a like from me. That was fun. All right, let's move on to the next one. But yeah, I agree, it could make a fun roguelike. There's a lot of layers that you could add to this in terms of like some additional abilities, pickups, items, things like that to kind of add a bit more complexity to it. You could take it down the line of being purely a multiplayer focused game, or you could go down single player with a range of different levels with different missions and tasks and things to complete. Like you could do some pretty cool stuff with that. All right. Oh, that darn Raven. My friend's currently working on a game where you have a gun. It has 6 bullets. Some can be marked with a skull that misfire. Some are green and don't misfire. This is a mini game. I love interesting ideas like that. It's kind of fun to be able to experiment and play around with it, right? Let's pop you back on the holding screen for a sec while we have a look and see what the next project is. It is a... okay. Looks like... oh, okay, this one does require a download. We're going to go for it. I think it's going to be fine. It already has... it actually has some reviews on it. Let me pop you back to full screen here. This is Cofia by Nonseniente. Okay, it is downloading. It's a score-based shooter. Your goal is to shoot coffee to as much people as you can. There is a video, which, yeah, let's take a quick look at it. Pop your full screen. Full screen's not available. Okay. Sure. But we can see it here. That is a long intro. We can at least see a little bit of the game. Okay, it is literally just gameplay. It's not a trailer. Press E, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to see this in the game shortly anyway. Gives a little bit of an explanation. But yeah, it already has quite a few comments on it. Well, from 3 different ones that started. Someone else found this game on the Randomizer 2 years ago. Incredible. All right, let me pop you back here while I get this installed, or at least extracted. And we'll see if it loads and we'll give it a go. Okay. Oh, where did that go? There. Do we launch? We do. Okay, we might be in business here. Ha! We have a game. Oh dear. Right, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's have a look at Cofia. Levels, key binding. Oh my gosh, we have key bindings. WASD to move. Press E near an empty coffee machine to start that. Okay, interesting phrasing. Cool, we brew coffee. Press E near a filled coffee machine to get coffee. Straightforward enough. Okay, and then we have a coffee meter. Press space to shoot. Click on this button to buy a new coffee machine or to upgrade an existing one. Okay, so it's all about supplying ammunition, basically. Oh, what did I miss there? Richard, it would be... I would love if Kato or fragments of Euclid popped up randomly. Yeah, the odds are astronomical, unfortunately. A couple of people talking about Pizza Sim. Definitely have no idea what that's about, but I'm guessing it's similar to this. 100% normal human. Making some tea, gang. Might add some honey if you're feeling spicy. Hell yes. Honey and tea is delightful. Knife Melodies is the deepest circle of hell from Pizza Sim. Is Panda the devil? I mean, nah, Panda's nice. She's not the devil. It's a Souls-like. Summon to IronPineapple. Is it? Do we have a stamina bar? Remember that you can push back enemies to gain some time. Okay. Levels. There are a few of them. Okay, right. So we use this to brew coffee. There we go. It's kind of Plants vs. Zombie-ish in its layout, which is interesting. So I'm guessing the enemies are going to, yep, come from the right-hand side there. And we, pew! Oh my gosh, that's a lot of screen shake. Okay. Wow, we only have 3 points. This is going to take ages. You reckon my 4K monitor's messing things up? I don't think it actually is. There is just a brown bar on the right-hand side. And it was there in the trailer as well. Here, I've got a fresh coffee for you. Enjoy. There you go, mate. I mean, look, they're walking away with smiles on their face, so that's totally fine. Wonderful. How am I meant to get enough points to be able to upgrade things? It's meant to be near the actual machines. You know what? Probably. But it's fine. Okay, are some of these going to be worth more points? Is this going to take ages to get 25 points? Unless they give me like a bonus after I get through a specific wave. That's what I mean. It takes so long. Okay, so basically it's 25 to upgrade and make it go faster, or 50 to get additional ones. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope. Don't have enough coffee for that. Get brewing. Oh, he's getting close. No, you don't. Okay. Crow, you played MMORPGs. That is the average grind. I mean, yes. But this feels like the daily grind, if you get my gist. Lefty chat, should I play Ultra Kill or do more achievement hunting and inscription? Why not both? Ooh. Yeah, that screen shake is probably a little overkill for what this game is. Alright, you die, you die. Give me more coffee, go! Faster! Can't you tell? This is the line from Starbucks. Everyone's starting their morning shift. We need this coffee ASAP. Okay. Who knows how many waves there are as well? Does it just go on forever? Like, there were a specific number of levels, so there must be a limit to how many waves there are before we move on to the next one. Okay. What I will say is, like, this is a nice twist on the Plants vs. Zombies, like, normal formula, but I don't feel like this is anywhere near close to the right way to actually start the game. Alright, let's take the upgrade. Let's see how much faster it goes. I don't feel like that made that much of a difference. And it's still only giving 1 coffee. It is faster, but it's not massively faster. No, really? Why did it go that way? Yeah, if I do the 50-point upgrades, I think that's where I get a new machine. And I think that's actually going to be more beneficial. So we're going to save up for that. Alright, you die. This is going to be close. I should have pressed the button again first. Ah, and that's why you can shoot in the other direction, so I can come behind you and boom, gotcha. Ha! Yeah, it's not terrible, but it is just a very basic Flash game. There's also no music, which is disappointing. So in between rounds, I am going to see if I can find some coffee shop music to put on in the background, because that feels appropriate. Give me more coffee. You die. You die. I mean, is this what it is like working as a barista? I think 100% human. You're a barista, right? Pretty sure you said that last stream. You'll have to let me know. Is this what it's like working in a coffee shop? Is this... How realistic is this? Ooh, there we go. Made it. Only got 22 points. Oh god, this is going to take forever. This was for weekly game jams. It was made in a week. Thank you, Sander. I just want to say I appreciate you going in and like actually diving in a bit behind the scenes to give a bit more context for some of these games. I do actually really appreciate that. Okay, wave 9 was a single enemy. That should get rid of all of them. Okay, we're getting somewhere on at least a points basis. Come on, go coffee machine. 100% normal human. Yes, pretty accurate to working at a coffee shop. Zach, exactly like working in any restaurant. Ugh. I mean, these people, like, they're not evil. They're just in need of caffeine. That's all it is. Alright, come on, give me more. And I'm going to try and do a quick search here for coffee shop. Oh, wrong button. Shoot. Oh no, now we've got a problem. Okay, coffee jam. Let's go. Oh, we're in trouble now. Like, do I lose if a single one gets through? How does this work? I don't know. We're about to find out. And in the worst way possible. Oh, there is no way that we win this now. Look at this. How? Are we meant to get, like, permanent upgrades at some point? Get out of here. Yep. One gets through. It's game over. Wow. Okay, no, there is only one level. The rest are just coming soon. Okay. That is actually it. Well, what happens if I walk this way? So far, nothing. What happens if I touch the guy? Oh! Okay, okay, that changes things. That changes things, chat. Right. Oh yeah, Zoneric said there, you can push enemies. I mean, I just found that out, so... Okay, we'll give this one more go. Give this one more go. When is this game from? It had reviews as of 2 years ago, so it feels like it's relatively recent. I'm enjoying these coffee shop vibes. It did need some background music. Alright, we'll give this one more go through, and then we'll probably call it there. Alright. Yeah, one gets through and it's all over. I mean, that is very much like working in retail. All it takes is for one person to get behind the counter, to get somewhere where they're not supposed to go, and that's it. You just pack up and go home. And that's why I always encourage people to get behind the counter. You know, I need some time off. Work is hard. And working in a coffee shop, I mean, you've seen what it looks like now. It's positively brutal. Your customers are like literal zombies first thing in the morning. There we go. Slow and steady. Yeah, I think if this game were to introduce like just a little bit more depth with some of the mechanics, I'm trying to think about what I would want to see in it. So far it just looks like we can just increase the number of coffee pots for brewing, but we can't really do anything else with them. It'd be nice to be able to pick like almost like an upgrade tree for them. Do you want it to be able to make coffee faster, or do you want it to be able to make more cups of coffee at once? Maybe something that increases the splat radius of your coffee shot so it does like a small amount of AoE, different types of enemies with some that move faster, or maybe also move sideways in like a little bit of a different movement pattern to kind of shake things up. There's definitely a few different angles that you could take with it. Yeah, different kinds of coffee pots during different coffee types have different effects. Oh my gosh. this crossed with something like, what's it called? It'll come back to me, hopefully. I'm thinking of the game that is all about making dishes with friends in the worst way possible. Overcooked, that's the one. This with overcooked elements where you actually need to make a dish with specific ingredient combinations. Like someone comes in with an order, like they want a vanilla macchiato with a caramel whip on top. You have to quickly brew that and then throw it in their face and then they leave. Like, that would actually be quite fun. And even better if you get to do it with friends. Oh, that was clean. Come on, give me more coffee. Get out of here. And now knowing that I can just push some of them back to buy myself a little more time. You can go. And now I can't lose. Because he's right there. Okay. Acor always get yelled at in Overcooked. Don't worry, everyone always gets yelled at in Overcooked. Because they're either yelling or being yelled at. One way or the other. Different types of enemies would help. Yeah, ones that have different movement patterns. Or ones that simply require maybe even... Surely there's going to be one later on that needs to be hit more than once, right? That would be a thing that you include? Surely? Okay. You're saying 60% is very generous? Very generous for what? Alright. Yeah, game jams are definitely all about limitation. Because you have to have a very realistic idea that can be completed in such a short time. And that's part of the fun. You get some really interesting ideas come out of those game jams. And they usually have a very solid foundation. They just don't have the time to expand upon it. And that's totally fine. Also, I would like to be able to hold more coffee at once. That would be a nice upgrade to have. Alright, you get out of here. Alright, we can now afford another coffee machine. Look at this. Twice the coffee now. Eventually. Just have to remember to actually make sure we turn them on. There we go. Alright, now we're in business. Literally 100% more coffee. Naive Melody, thank you for stopping by. Hope your day at work goes well. Best of luck to you. 100% all human. We did have someone who said they were super grateful we don't charge... Whoop, sorry, hang on. Shouldn't be trying to read while this is going on. For alternative milk because you're excited about trying more drinks of ours. Makes me happy. Ah, yeah, I love stuff like that. It's such a nice, just like, customer service thing to do. It's very easy to get disillusioned about a lot of those kind of things. Alright, you get out of here. Alright, what wave did we make it to last time? I feel like we made it about this far and then we died. So now I think we can actually go a little further. Save up another 50 points, get ourselves an extra coffee. You die. It's a great core idea, and I would love to see this expanded upon. And this is where it always makes me curious, and someone might be able to do some digging and find out, but it's like, have they actually gone on to make anything else yet? Maybe they've got something else on Steam that we just don't know about. Alright, you can go away. Our coffee reserves are almost full. Get out of here. There we go. We are prepped and ready for the next round. Here we go. Sander, apparently the weekly game jam is discontinued. Sad. Their website isn't even up anymore. It's a nice archive. That is disappointing. Those kinds of initiatives are fantastic, and it always makes me happy to see people experimenting and just relishing in the joy of creating silly little games, because that's what gaming really was all about to begin with. Yeah. Alright, hang on. You just go back that way. I need some time to go get you your coffee, okay? It's not ready yet. Please wait. It's like, hang on. It's like, sir, we're not open yet. We're not open yet. Off you go. Thank you. We're not open. Get out of here. Ooh, see that efficiency? Both at once. I think the enemy sizes are randomized. Doesn't look like it, but I could be mistaken. Maybe some slight... Oh, yeah, no. Some of them are definitely bigger than others. You're right. All right, you get out of here as well. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 coffees at once. Perfect. We stand right here. Boom. Don't have to go up and down. We just do both in one motion. Peak efficiency. I am the best barista in the world. No one can top that. We have a little problem now, though. The good news is that I can get one more coffee machine and we can just push you back. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's closing time. Off you go. Okay. And then we'll get that one going as well. Excellent. Progress. It would be nice to be able to increase my, like, carry capacity, but, you know, we're getting there. Okay. That was way... Oh, no, we're on wave 14 now. Die, 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 die. Get those 2 going. So now we're getting into a little bit more of a balance for being able to constantly be managing the crowd. But of course the enemy number is going up as well. The only thing I've noticed though that is kind of annoying is it's very easy to actually get stuck on the coffee machines themselves. Like if I come across it here, let me see when it's full maybe. I basically end up against the wall and I can't move up or down, which is kind of weird. I wish I could push my customers back and say we're not open. That'd be awesome. I have had to do that before. I have maybe not so much push, but verbally push a customer out of the store, being like, go away. You have forced your, like, because I worked in retail for a while, and people would love to come in earlier than expected. And we had one of those roller shutter doors that kind of comes from the roof down and is locked in the ground. And obviously, like, staff have to get in a little bit early to get things set up and ready to go for when the customers arrive, right? That's just kind of normal expectation. So we had unlocked this roller door, lifted it up so we could get in, and then pulled it back down, and then maybe, like, the bottom 30 centimeters was still up, just enough so that when, like, another staff member is coming along, they can clearly see that people are inside, the lights are on, and they don't have to have a key. They can just lift it up and let themselves in. Customers should still be able to see that obviously the store is closed. So what is this? And of course it's an old lady. She would have been like a 50, 60, somewhere around there. She just simply lifts the roller door up and lets herself in. It's like, hi, hello, can't see a single staff member around. We open at 9 and it's still like 8:30. Hi, I'm here. Like, go away. We don't want you. That's why the bloody door is down. Also, this music is fantastic. This is vibing. I'm very happy with this music choice. Yeah, can't control the old ladies. You absolutely cannot. They will do whatever they want. Also, we've got another coffee pot now. We're in business. In fact, I say we're in business, but I'm also realizing that no one is paying us for their coffee. I think we might be the worst businessmen to ever exist. Alright, 3 there, 1 at the top. Get those. 1, 2. And you. Yeah, we're getting in a rhythm now. Wait. Get back on there. Okay. This is closer to the pace that the game needed to start at. Alright. Get ourselves some extra coffee. We're good. They refused. Very stubborn brain. She pulled a barista move. She kind of did. It's not how the conversation would go. You leave me. I have skimmed over some of it for the sake of the stream. This was in Sydney, so potentially even worse. Okay. Right, hello customers. Yes, come on in. Your coffee is ready. Let me shoot it directly into your mouths. This is a new level of service that we have started doing here at Graeldon. You don't even need to walk up to the counter to get your coffee. We will bring your coffee to you. This is Bluetooth coffee. It literally travels through the air and into your mouth. Okay. Not paying Grail the points? No, I don't think they're paying in points. I think the points are just an internal scoring system where as an employee I'm going, oh yeah, that one like straight in their face. That's 3 points there. That was a child that we've just caffeinated. That's 5 points. Grandmas are only 2 points. However, if you manage to get a 2nd degree burn on a Karen, that is 10 points. All right, you get out here. We'll get another coffee machine. Perfect. Alright, you're the last one. There is something satisfying about this gameplay loop. There we go. And especially because it's just a countdown between waves, it makes you just want to go, yeah, I'll just keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. They've got a very solid core premise. It is just a shame that it has not been expanded upon further. And that's okay, because if it's a game jam style game, like, you can't expect too much from it, right? More ammunition for the coffee thrower. I mean, you'd hope that at the end of this day I at least get a pay rise, right? Something like that. Or maybe just a paycheck. That would also be nice. I would like to be paid for my job. Okay, you all go. 2, 3, 4. Also, I think like the coffee collecting sound is probably a stock asset because I'm pretty sure I've heard that before as a jump sound effect. The little paycheck, 200 points. Congrats. Okay. Snooze. Now that we have a new month, the torn between adding trash or treasure to the wheel. I mean, honestly, we probably have an overabundance of treasure on the wheel at the moment. There's a lot of hidden gems on there, so feel free to add some trash, man. That's part of the fun. Okay, you die. I am hoping, because it's the vibe that I'm getting, that this is just very calming to watch in the background. There we go, and we can get the last coffee pot. Right, because it does, like, it's not the most interesting gameplay ever, but it keeps leaving me with just like that little feeling of, but how far can I make it? Like, I think there's maybe 3 upgrades that you can do on the coffee pot, so it becomes a question of, when will the game simply get so overwhelming that it's not possible to continue? Or will it just go forever if you're actually just that darn good at the game? Maybe I'm going to set a high score for this. Be the first person to ever reach wave 100. But we're probably not, because we've only got 6 minutes left on the clock for this lovely coffee-style game. Alright. In fact, we're already starting to get a little bit overwhelmed here, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Alright. What are these coffee beats? Isn't it really the second? It is actually, yeah, it is the second today. Alright, let's start upgrading some of these. Make them brew faster. I did not mean to shoot 2 there, but that works, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not the coffee music I was expecting, but I can't change it now, so we're just going to deal with it. Yeah, you have to remember that Australia is way more in the future than any of the US or the EU. Go. But unfortunately, I still can't predict the future or change the future. Australians were not blessed with that ability. Would have been nice. But no. Alright, coffee pots are getting upgraded. I upgraded the wrong one there. It's fine. Alright, let's get refilled. Wave 24. We're making progress. 100% normal human picking up pizza. Hell yes. I would love some pizza right now. In fact, actually, I do have leftover pizza in the fridge. We're going to be having that after the stream, for sure. Honestly, getting the subscription for Epidemic Music, I think, was one of the best things that I did for this channel. Because it has given me access to so much music like this that I can utilize in streams and videos for, well, I'd say for free. It's not, I'm paying for it. But it's a big library of music. Here we go. So we've got half of them upgraded now. Yeah, the music's not bad. Some of the music that's on the platform is kind of generic, but Epidemic Music's pretty good. Like, they are one of the few companies that I would actually take a sponsor for. They do have a creator program, but it's not quite the same. But yeah, like when it comes to sponsorships and things on the channel, I'm only ever going to, like, I probably will take one in the future, but if I do, it'll be because it's a product that I actively endorse, not just for the sake of getting them big bucks. Okay, that took a turn that I wasn't expecting. Okay, let's get rid of you. I do have to say, like, Plants vs. Zombies is... It's an old game, but it's still one of my favorite ones from that era. Like, PopCat Games made some absolute bangers. I think you should get a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. Not gonna lie, I have been offered one. I turned it down. And I did that for all of you. You want me to leak the song name? I don't think I can pause, but let me try and remember to look at it in between rounds. Okay. Song name. Come back here. It was... You know, where are we? That was... I would love to tell you. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Let me focus on this first. The name is scrolling, so I can't just read it, which is a problem. Okay. You die. You die. Coffee machine, please go. Like, you actually need to make me coffee. That's how this works. Alright, you're out of there. We upgrade you. It was called Depravity Soup Remix, spelled S-O-O-P. That was the name of that last song. Depravity Soup Remix. This is the things I do for you, chat. Oh, quick, restock the coffee. Customers are coming. Don't let them win. Get out of here. Okay. But yeah, no, PopCat Games were, and still are, well, I don't know about still are. They kind of went into some of the mobile games and their quality went a little bit downhill from there because they got all into the microtransactions, as a lot of game devs did. But their early games with things like, I think they did Bejeweled, and of course Peggle, were pretty fantastic. Like, they still hold up today and are still addictive, good fun. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like the trifecta they had were Bejeweled, Plants vs. Zombies, and Peggle. And they were just kind of, oh, and Feeding Frenzy, yeah. PVZ2 was very greedy, definitely. Okay. Can you see if the coffee actually prepares faster? I think it does. In fact, we can test this. I'll do the bottom two at roughly the same time. In fact, I will upgrade this one to a 3rd level. And we go 1, 2, 3. Let's see which one's finished first. Yeah, definitely faster. Get out of here. This is where I would love an upgrade so that my coffee becomes like shotgun style. And that would be great because you could call it like the espresso shot gun in brackets. Just wave after wave of coffee. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the color does change when you upgrade. There's like a slight visual change. Alright, there we go. Everything's been upgraded 1 level, and one's been upgraded to the 3rd. Whew, here we go. Plants vs. Zombies 3 is basically Gardenscapes with PvZ. We are out of time, and I don't know how much longer it's going to take until I actually die, so I think we might need to call it there. Which I feel kind of bad for. Yeah, timer is up, so I think we're going to move on, because we could be here for another 30 minutes, who knows. But I need to finish this wave first, because reasons. And it's not because I'm having fun. It is because I'm having fun. I'm lying. I think my biggest criticism for this game is that it starts too slow. It just needed a faster pace to begin with, and we would have been good. Great job. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, I absolutely could reasonably die. It'll get there eventually. Alright, we're going to Alt F4 there. We made it to wave 30. Not a terrible effort. I would take that. Great cool concepts. Love the design. Needed some music and extra mechanics for a full release. Interesting twist on the Plants vs. Zombies formula. Just starts a little too slow. Alright. Great work. Nonseniente. Nonseniente? Dunno. Alright. Good job. I definitely liked that one. That was good fun. Okay. Let's just zoom ourselves back out. I'm going to pop you guys over to the holding screen for a sec, and let's have a look at the next game, shall we? What's coming up next? Oh, okay. Alright. This is going to be another one that we need to download, and it looks legit. I'm cool with that. This is going to be I Must Jump. I Must Jump is an addictively simple, frantic, and challenging platformer. You must guide a cute, squishy cube through a tower of increasingly devious traps. Simple and to the point. Just you and 2 buttons to clear all 48 delightfully deadly levels. What are you waiting for? Try it out for yourself. Another zip bomb. Excellent. Controls are tight, can't stop playing, a totally unbiased passerby. This is really good. Painful, but good. A reviewer, just one you've never heard of. Hey! Who put my quote in there already? I hate you. I hate this game. A playtester and former friend. That's a great quote. Okay. It does have a handful of comments and even some YouTube footage on there as well. Great. Okay, let's get this one downloaded. Okay, it is actually giving me a chance to pay for it. We're not going to pay for it yet. We're just going to download the Windows version. Go from there. Put you guys back to a holding screen just so, you know, for my safety. Cofia was fun, but that can now be permanently removed from my computer. Goodbye. I want to play I Must Jump. Boom, we've got it. Where is the EXE that's going to screw my computer forever? Got it, we're good. Music, pause. We have a game to play and it might have music of its own. Let's have a look. It does have sound effects. And music. Scan your PC after this. I will, don't worry. 7-zip user, hell yes. Alright. This? Oh, the art style of this reminds me of Square, which we did actually play through on the channel a while back. Actually looks kind of similar. Yeah, no, I can definitely scan the files beforehand. It's all good. Like, we're safe. We're fine. Oh, Panda's doing a little clean. Let's clean those beans. The zip bomb's a joke. Don't worry, Pancake Sparkle. Just a joke. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the options. Full screen mode. Oh, actually, just take a moment to appreciate the bounciness. And also, the sound effect is a randomized pitch each time. Okay. Someone's put some thought and effort into the presentation here. I'm down for it. Let's put 30 minutes on the clock and see what we can do. Let's start. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is Flappy Bird, but vertical. So if I hit... Okay, it doesn't kill you. But yeah, it's basically just left and right, and you can use A and D. Can I use arrow keys as well? You can use arrow keys as well. Can't use left and right on the mouse, though. But basically, you just bounce, and you have to use the left and right buttons, and that gains you height. That is kind of clever. Oh, it's Doodle Jump. I never played Doodle Jump, but I heard of it. Yeah, that was going to happen, and that's going to happen a lot. That's a very clever mechanic, and it's very nicely presented. There we go. I can see this having a very high skill ceiling. So let's see if we can beat 48 levels in the half hour, shall we? Nope, not like that, we can't. We need to go through the middle. There we go. It's all about timing. Let's do this. Yeah, this does feel like the kind of game that should be on mobile. If it's not, devs, what are you doing? Get this on mobile. This would absolutely slap. Oh, please tell me that... I would love to see a speedrun of this. Someone just going absolutely ham. Okay. Hell, maybe when I finish this, we'll be able to have an entry on speedrun.com. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that either. We go that way. We go this way. Nailed it. Okay. Wait, what are you? Interesting. And yes, it does sound like your jump does get a higher pitch the closer you go to the top. That's kind of cool. The game did have a Google Play link. Ah, so maybe there is an app version. No, that was so close. Slow. Does lag very slightly, which is unfortunate. There we go, we got it. Level 10. We are almost a quarter of the way there. Really? Stayed on that side for longer than I thought it would. Okay. This music is a banger, though. Would love to know if it's an OST or if they've sourced their music from elsewhere. Might have to have a look and see if there's credits that we can check afterwards. Nailed it. Alright, there we go. There's the 1/4 mark. Ooh. Sadness. There we go. That's a cool design. I like that with them waving in and out on the sides. First place is 8 minutes, 16 seconds. Yeah, no hope of making it to there. Especially with all these deaths. Oh, hey, there we go. Sneak through on the right-hand side. Screw the way you design the level. I do what I want. Oop. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's I Must Jump is the name of the game. Whey! That's a cool mechanic. I like that. Go away! Okay. Ooh, nailed it. This is extremely satisfying to play. They've done a fantastic job with the general presentation and the game feel of the mechanics. Like, everything just kind of moves in the way that you would expect it to. Okay, yeah, can't touch that. Wait here for a sec. Nope, bounced too high. Okay, okay. Got it. Ooh, that's a nice fade in. Oh, and we're introducing a new mechanic. All right. Got to think about that a little bit more. All right. Wait, where's the... Oh, the key's there? Right. Okay, I see. Perfect. Yeah, this game is perfectly suited for mobile devices. Just even with the way the screen is structured so vertically. I'd be surprised if it was not designed with mobile devices in mind. Okay. No key in that one. Interesting. They introduced it as a new mechanic and then just didn't include it in that level. Oh god, we're playing Frogger. Sure. Let's do it. Halfway! Oh, okay. And now we have the bottom of the screen chasing us. Come on. Nice. That's not terrifying at all. And that's a one and done mechanic? Oh, cool. Now we have, yep, portals on the side of the screen. They're actually doing a good job of introducing new mechanics and not letting them overstay their welcome. Ah. Give me that. Have to be more careful with how I turn there. There we go. Nailed it. Let's go. Welcome back, 100% normal human. Oh, okay. Now we have wind in this one. Just to change up how the mechanics work. Very cool. So that's going to put us out there. We can go up over that one. Oh no! Too slow. Too low. Yeah, okay. Fair. Oh no! That way! Ooh, saved it at the last second there. Yeah, it's Celeste, absolutely. It's Celeste with no ground. And only jumping. Okay, I didn't even think about that one. I just went for it. Okay. Oh! Nailed it! Graham's not looking back on Cofia. Stop asking him. I obviously missed something there. Why am I not looking back on Cofia? Was I meant to be looking back on Cofia for something? Okay, I see this mechanic. It's a go fast. Okay. 32. Ah! There we go. It's a good... Oh, people asking to look back at the page. Nah, not going to worry about it. We're moving on. Oh, okay. That's a... Oh, I see. The circles move. That's a interesting mechanic. Love it and hate it. Love it from a game design perspective. Hate having to deal with it. Messing with my head. But we got it. Okay. Oh, of course. You're going to... Yeah, that's the thing. How do we deal with that? We have to bait one, I think. Come on. We're going to do that and then go like... Damn it! Okay. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. You're going to try and get me. Oh, you've got the key behind you. Okay. I see what I need to do. Can I do it? Yes. You son of a biscuit. Not like that. Okay. How do we bait you? Aha, like that. Excellent, there we go. Oh, it's another chase one. Okay. Can't quite go fast enough for that, though. Yeah. Let me try that again. Just more. No. Okay. I see. Be a bit more clever about that. But not like that. Come on. You really don't get much time there. There's just something about having that coming up from the bottom that gives you so much more pressure. Ah! Yes, there we go. You don't actually have to be next to it. You just have to be close enough to it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Straight up. Nailed it. Okay. The soundtrack for this one is awesome. Okay, this feels a little nasty. That's fine. We got it. We got it. It's Plants vs. Zombies all over again. Ugh. Okay. Perfect. How did I not get hit there? That was a miracle. Okay. Holy cow, I am smashing my way through this. Except not like that. Or that. Yeah, I really shouldn't have said anything, should I? Oh my... What am I doing? There we go. That's the timing that I wanted. Go around and... Ah, I was bouncing too high to the ceiling. There we go. Sometimes I have to slow down a little bit. This music is like helping really keep the energy up, keep it pumping. There we go. We're getting close to the end. 5 more levels after this? Yeah! Perfect. Yeah, game ends at 48. They have managed to, like, maintain a pretty consistent level of difficulty, which is impressive. There's been nothing in here that I've gone, oh, well, that's just bollocks. Ah, I've got warps on the side. Don't need him in that section. We're good. Okay. Okay, 2 keys to get. Nailed it. Oh, that's evil, but we're fine. Whew. Sometimes it's just like, don't think, just go. Not like that. Oh, oh, that's such a small window to get through. Get the key. Turns out I'm decent at these kind of games. How is that happening? Oh, this is the end. Ah, thank you for enduring. I didn't have to endure. This has been a treat to play. We've done it. That was fantastic. What a fun little experience. We were done in roughly 14 and a half minutes. I would take that. Whew. What a cute little final level. Credits, game by Adreno, music by Loyalty Freak Music, Broke for Free, Mon Placer, Romain, and Daniel Birch. There's the songs if you wanted to grab any of them. That's such a lovely touch to actually include in the game. It looks like it is not OST, it's all from Creative Commons, but good selection of music. Yeah, a level editor would be a really interesting option. I agree, Salad Bucket. There's a lot that could be done if you included a level editor in this. That was excellent! What a fun, short, sweet little experience. I love finding games like that. It's just great. And for that, I think I'm going to donate some money to this dev. I am going to have to put you guys onto a holding screen for that, just so you're not seeing any of my credit card information. But I am going to make a donation to them. I'm going to give them $5. I think they are worth $5. If it lets me donate, we're going to try. Can I actually donate money? There's only one way to find out. Oh, actually, just so you guys aren't too bored while I'm doing this, we're going back to the coffee break music. Credit card reveal for 50k? You wish. You wish. Here's the thing though. You don't want my credit card. There's not actually that much money on it. It would just be disappointing. Sometimes I don't think you guys, actually, yes, Zonorix, you're right, because it can take a little bit longer. Here you go. Have your Wordle. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think sometimes you guys might not appreciate just how much money gets spent on this channel. My bank account doesn't look as healthy as I would like it to look. Let's just give another website my credit card information, because why not? Okay. Is it going to let me pay? There is no place I have to do a capture? Okay, sure. That's fine. I can do that. Right here next to you. And I truly love to talk about your yeah, looks like that worked. Perfect. Okay, yeah, it says thank you for donating to I Must Jump by Friend Light. $5 has been donated. There we go. Snood, I've noticed that our $1 a month to recommend games is not earning a profit. I mean, no, of course not. But that's part of the fun of it. You don't need to be more grateful or anything. The whole point is that I do this for fun, and that's why I still work full-time on the side, so that I can afford to be able to do all of this. So don't stress about it. At the end of the day, all of the membership and donation and everything are all being like reinvested back into the channel, so I appreciate all of them. But don't let that hold you back from recommending whatever you want to recommend. Alright, just gonna leave a comment here as well. Oh, looks like you managed to win that one as well. Alright, just so you guys can all see, this is what I'm leaving on there as my comment. Fantastic short platformer, great fit for mobile devices, would love a level editor for longevity, good balance of difficulty throughout, and interesting mechanics yeah, that works. Interesting mechanics introduced. Thanks for making a fun game. There we go. Okay. Thank you very, very much. That was good fun. Also, Geralt on Nvidia It's not Geralt of Rivia, Geralt of Nvidia. Beautiful. Okay, again, apologies. Back to the holding screen for a second while we take a look and see what our next project is. Oh yeah, this looks great. It's another one I'm going to have to download, but coming up next is Protect Thy Sphere Thingy. Timo Frank Sinatra playing in the back. Yes. Let me check actually. What is this song? This is How Easy It Would Be by Nicholas Gabrielson with Martin Landstrom and his orchestra. It's classic jazz. Hey, Freaky Feline, you've actually played this one? Oh my god. So yes, have you ever wanted to be an orbiting satellite fighting for a small, minimalistic, cute planet which is being invaded by stylish-looking aliens? Well, now you can! Presenting Protect Thy Sphere Thingy, an endless shooter. The video is unavailable. Customizable planet, upgradable satellites, multiple planet options for protection, multiple satellites available to destroy. Small game, but endless fun. There might be ducks too. This game was made for LM. That's incredible. For compliments or comments or hate comments, send them there. Everything welcome. Please donate if you wish to, as I'm building another indie game called Survivalism. Follow there for the socials. The info there. It's been given 2 ratings. 3.5 star. I've noticed, like, I don't seem to be able to do star ratings. I couldn't give a like or dislike, but I'm guessing that's how it figures out the star rating from there. So yeah, we are going to download this and see what it's all about. We're not going to donate yet. We're just going to go to the downloads and we'll get ourselves the Windows version. Back to the holding abyss for all of you while I unpack this. And we'll take a look and see if the game's any good. I mean, we know it's going to be a solid, like, 2 or 3 out of 5. Love that the zip folder is just called Windows. It does have a README saying, read me or don't, I don't care. It does have a how to play in there. Double click on the exe. Oh, thank you. I really struggled to figure that out. In the game, you're a satellite. The satellite works as a satellite does. It orbits around a planet, but it doesn't provide you with an internet connection. Aliens will come in from all directions, least possible from bottom of the screen. No sarcasm. Only if an alien is killed by your bullet will you get an alien money. Oh, I've always wanted some alien money. All right, I think we can figure out the rest of this as we go. So, let's get all of this extracted. Do I need to do it that way? Hold up a sec. Yeah, no, that's it. Thank you, 7-Zip, the ever reliable. Where did it go? Fun part with things going to the date modified. Alright, there it is. Music. You need to be paused. Oh, why? Uh-oh. Why is my computer suddenly struggling? That's not a good sign. So why did the game not launch? Oh no, there it is. It's trying. Okay, okay. I think we're all right. This might be a cryptominer in the background, but so far we're okay. Well, this is an interesting start. Protect thy sphere thingy configuration. There's nothing in the top section. Graphics, well, we need the best resolution. 3840 by 2160, because we are 4K. We're going to leave the graphics just on good, because you never know what's going to happen here. Yes, we want on that monitor. Okay, we have input is WASD. Good to know. Left mouse, right mouse, middle mouse. Rest of that is unbound. All right. Love me a default Unity editor. Or editor, config. I'm awake now. Hey, thanks for downloading Protect Thy Sphere Thingy. I love that Protect Thy Sphere is in caps. And then Thingy has no caps. Because it's just a thingy. This is the tutorial. This will play just once. We are going to start the timer now then. Kill pink and green aliens. They will spawn from all directions. Least probability is from the bottom of the screen. Well, that's good to know. Green ones shoot lasers at your planet. Click anywhere. Your planet is vulnerable to their bullets and your own bullets in hard mode, so it's always better to shoot outwards. Bullets will bend due to gravity. Will they? They will. That's pretty neat. I just clicked things and didn't read it because I was looking at the bullets. I hope that wasn't anything important. Oh dear. Enemy ships will get destroyed by your bullets. If killed by your bullet, you will get coins. If they are destroyed by colliding with the planet or your satellites, no coins. If you can gain additional coins by clicking on ... plus 200 coins from the pause watch the full video to gain those 200 coins. Okay, so watch an ad for coins. Got it. Green planet and white ship is already unlocked. Unlock more by going to shop. Click on money, money, money. Why don't you spend any from the pause menu? Please share amongst friends and give a 5 out of 5 rating if you like the game. Kill this alien ship to advance. What alien ship? Happy alien hunting. Oh, there it is.
Begin.
Okay. This is certainly an interesting concept. It is just spinny thing on the screen. How was I meant to know that he was there, huh? Why? Oh my, what the hell is going on? Alright, you die, you die, you die, die. Please die. This is Space Invaders, but worse. Okay, the sound effects just stopped for a second there. I don't know why. We're already on wave 4, somehow. Way, hello. Get out of here. You as well. I did read somewhere it's saying that your ship can overheat, so that's definitely a thing that happens. This is so janky that it's kind of incredible. Go away. Also, I lost my duck and that makes me sad. I have no control over the spinning, it just spins. Okay, yeah, there is a bar on the left-hand side. That little red bar is a heat bar as far as I can tell. Okay, go away. I can't tell if I'm winning or not, but we're on wave 6, so we're doing something right. Also, sometimes the bullets just stop. I'm guessing the red bar doesn't actually go all the way up the side of the screen. It just goes part way up and then stops. Right about there. No, we're still going. There. That's as far as it goes. Health bar is at the bottom. We're not dead yet. I saw you down there. This is utterly ridiculous. Like, the ships don't even change their direction depending on where they're coming from. They're just always facing the same way. Like, some of these pink ships are literally facing backwards. Like this one that just came in from the bottom. Is there meant to be upgrades somewhere? Why does it just say loser can't even take a little pressure? Game is paused. Go drink energy drinks to come back. Get back to that action. Money, money, why don't you spend any? We are in easy mode. Okay. That is possibly the worst menu I've ever seen. I need to turn this down a little. Protect your sphere thingy better. Come on, I'm doing my best, okay? I have alien money. I have 1.5 grand. That is so much money. That costs 250,000. Why would I want that? That's 3,600. White ship, your basic satellite, loves infinity. Just love it. Will you? Water moon. They said they found water on this moon. They lied. That costs 99,999. Well, I can't afford that. Starship secondary guns. Check out these guns, will ya? I can't even afford that. Begin. Why did it just say begin at me? I can't afford any of... What is the Sackman who's exceptionally good in the ahem? I don't think I can let that turn any further. I am so confused.
Yeah, no, easy mode is where your own bullets don't hurt your planet. I think that's the only difference. Elon Musk should have bought this for 44 billion. These are the glowing mushrooms from earlier, quite possibly. That is a Green Planet Kame's house. If you know Goku or Gohan, I don't need to explain this. That is such a low poly asset. Okay, can't do anything with that. We can nearly afford that one. It's a hot air balloon. We can buy some clouds. So we can change the cosmetics. Oh, I can actually buy that one. It's only 1,400 for a boat. So yeah, there's a lot of cosmetics that you can get. That presumably is our planet. Oh, there's the duck gun. It costs 6,000. That one costs a lot more. Okay. Oh, because that's the secondary gun and that's the normal gun. It costs 86,500. And there's an extra planet for... Okay, so that's all there is. So these are the secondary guns that we can get for our white ship. But we can't afford it. So all we can do is keep playing, I guess. Oh, and it's put us all the way back to... Wait, hang on.
Going to the shop stops your progress. It doesn't put you back where you were. Okay, that's the unpause button. There is a credits button. Music, Ben Sounds and Kevin MacLeod's, of course. Art, coding, gameplay, and everything else by Ironbound Manza, or otherwise known as Manikant Lawania. Is this... I'm not kidding about this. This feels like a game made by LM, except it's made by ML. This is absolutely wild. Okay. Are they expecting you to cheat? Probably. Yeah, it's Kevin MacLeod again for the music. Thou should verily guard this thingy very much more steadfastly. Hang on. It was letting me shoot in the menu. That's wild. But yeah, this is honestly one of the most poorly designed menus that I think I have ever seen. Not only is nothing actually in a UI, it's just floating text on screen, but it's unevenly spaced out. You've got difficulty settings just over on the left-hand side here for some reason. These are over here. It's not even centered in the screen. In fact, even the score at the top of the screen is not in the middle of the screen. It should be further to the right. It's not centered correctly. There's also just a pause and unpause button in the top right, but you can also just press escape and that will do it. Yeah, Zonrix, I have a feeling it's meant to be poorly designed. I kind of agree. It feels like intentional jank. Worse than Doki Doki Families. Oh. I think this one is less of a visual affront on the sensors compared to Doki Doki. It's still pretty darn awful. Unity Explorer, like Explorer the Magic the Gathering game mode. I think that's several layers of reference too deep for me, Maximum Cheese. There's a thing called Unity Explorer that you can install as a mod to most Unity games that let you screw around with the game. I mean, I'd like someone... Why does this say, wanna dance, little girl? Sure. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, cool. So you can pause and shoot a whole bunch of bullets. Like that. And then they just fire. Awesome, that's not broken at all. Ready? Pew pew! Don't know how many bullets it takes to kill a thing either. Could be 2, could be 1, could be 10. Like, how are you meant to block bullets? You can't actually move. You just spin in circles and hope that your bullets hit things. Like, this is Space Invaders combined with Orbitalis in the worst possible way. You have to wonder why someone would play this for long enough to actually earn any of the upgrades, because after the first 30 seconds of spinning around a planet and shooting at things, you kind of have to ask yourself, am I having fun? And the answer is no. Definitely not. I feel in control of absolutely nothing. Like maybe if I had the ability to actually change my position around the planet so I could have some kind of input as to where and how I shoot things, maybe I would feel a little differently about it. But I don't. And so that's where I am. All I can do is keep shooting and hope that the things that explode aren't me. There's no way to heal. You just earn some money and hope that something happens. In fact, okay, no, my money is in the top left, hidden behind panda, so you can't see it. But the text is small and you wouldn't be able to see it anyway, but I currently have almost 3,000. So, go me, I guess. I do have to wonder, is there going to be another enemy type, or is it just green and pink and that's all there is? Okay. I also have to remind you that all of you wanted this. You only have yourself to blame. I mean, to be fair, the last game was actually kind of peak, and of course we're going to get something less peak afterwards. Why does it take so many bullets to kill some of them? Wait, go away. Well, I guess we'll just keep going until the planet dies, which is not a phrase I thought I'd be saying today. And then we'll see if we can buy anything, and then we're probably going to move on, because let's face it, this game doesn't exactly have a lot of longevity. You can get some cosmetic upgrades for your ship and for your planet, and that is about it. Even before we get something even worse. I mean, look, it's possible, right? Anything's possible on Itch. Right. Oh, cool. Even my bullets don't have a big range. Love that for me. Get out of here. Oh, you poor kid. Better luck next time. Highest score was 592. Wow, and the game calls me a douche for quitting because it's tough. You can't see it. It's behind the camera, but it's there. Hang on. Can I? Nope, I can't even move that without doing that. Alright, fine. You're just gonna have to believe me. But it has called me a douche. Okay. Can I actually afford anything? I have 5,600 alien bucks. Can't get the duck. It's too expensive. We can buy an aeroplane. Sure. Let's do it. I have bought the awesome. We can also buy the boat. Excellent. We don't quite have enough to buy the rain clouds though, and that makes me sad. Does it change anything? No. We just have a plane. I'm trying to find something positive to say about this, but I can't. And that's tough for me. It really is. I think we're going to leave that one there. 30 minutes of this would be just absolute brain rot. It runs. The idea of playing as a satellite orbiting around a player in order to defend it, I think is an interesting concept. I think it is executed incredibly poorly here. I would also just like to mention that my score is currently continuously increasing even though the game is paused. You might not be able to read it, but it's right at the top of the screen up here. My score is still going up. So if you want to get a high score in this game, the simple way to win is to not play it. You just open the game, immediately pause it, and let your score continue to increase. And these devs have the gall to ask for a 5-star rating. I don't think there are 5 things in this game that I would give a positive rating to equate to 5 stars. That's kind of incredible that you can't even have 5 things that I would consider to be slightly good. Salad Bucket, I was going through Steam Sequence backlog to a few videos you missed. You bought 0 degrees north, 0 degrees west, and now my eyes hurt. I'm glad that you've enjoyed the game, because that is the experience. But honestly, that game is so much fun just to run around and explore. Can I think of 5 good things about this game? It does run. You've credited who provided your music. Menu's rubbish. There's no options to be able to adjust sound because the music is far too loud. Sound effects are very repetitive. The models for the enemies look like literal garbage, and they don't even change direction depending on where in the screen that they're coming in from. It has attempted to be witty, I will give it that, Freaky Feline, but it comes across just as cringe humor. I mean, the quote that's behind Panda at the moment just says, "Whoa, whoa, bro, why are you leaving me hanging here?" Because trying to play this makes me want to gouge my eyes out with a rusty spoon. It would be more enjoyable. I think I can only give this 2 points. Why removing all LM messages? I don't know if Santa is doing something on the side. I'm not doing anything. There have been instances before where LM removes their own messages. So that is a thing that happens. LM is an enigma. Okay, we are not playing any more of that. That is getting an Alt F4 treatment. And you are not getting a donation from me. That was not even worth a single dollar. Follow you? No, I'm going to watch where you go and then walk in the opposite direction. Yeah, okay, so it's not Sander either. Yeah. Okay, no ability to leave a comment, no ability to rate the game other than this. It is getting a simple, I don't like it. Oh no, there it is. Rate this game. Perfect. 1 star. Absolute dumpster fire of garbage. Terrible UI. Music is too loud. Too loud. Mechanics are barely functional. Items in the shop are too expensive and don't affect gameplay. Anything else I want to add there? Enemies don't face the correct direction. Yeah, it's personal. Anything else I want to say about that? Hang on. 1 star for having an interesting idea. Shame that you couldn't make anything decent with it. Alright, that'll do. I honestly feel like I lost brain cells playing that game. Verify your email address before rating a project. Ah, alright, hang on. Let me put you guys on the holding screen for a sec. Didn't realize I had a verification email that I needed to do something with. Do I actually have one? Yes, click there to verify email address. Confirm verification. Alright, that is done. Will you let me submit it now? Let's find out. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Yes. Perfect. We've done it. Sorry, the Wordle keeps coming up. We're not actually doing it just yet. Alright. I think we've got time for at least one more game. So, let's put you... Now we'll go back to the holding screen just for a second. I'm going to turn the Wordle off. Wordle will go away. Just because I need to make sure it's not NSFW content. Oh, this would be a risky one. I will let you decide if we want this to be the last one or not. It is called Cubethon until level 6. There is one review from 5 years ago, or one comment from 5 years ago. It just says, at the time of writing, the game only presents 6 levels, more are coming soon. And that is by the dev, Shaco4. Do we or do we not? Dan Raven says skip. Maximum cheese. I don't even want to see this. It might be demotivating to the dev. I could give them more feedback. And Cheater and Liar, I think the honest truth is I'm pretty confident that they already know what is wrong with the game and how to improve on it. That is why I gave that one the type of review that I did, which, if you know me, is unusual. Usually I'm a lot more constructive with what I would provide for feedback. The simple matter is, and I think I kind of said it there, is that they had a good core concept, a good idea with the satellite defending a planet. They really need to revisit every other mechanic that they implemented and the way that they presented the game. I don't think it was ever intended to be a good game, and that's fine. Can I take requests for the last game instead of being random? I would love to do that, Dan Raven, but that would go against the premise of what we're doing here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to skip this one until we find one that actually has a page so that we know that we're looking at. All right, so let's put you back to holding for a sec. What comes up next? Ooh, okay. It has a page. All right. This could be, we could be onto something here. This is The Final City by Jackson L. It's a browser game. It's an in-development top-down survival shooter in which you, Gene Erickson, which is a great name, a regular cell phone tower repairman turned apocalypse survivor, must explore your local town and eventually other locations in order to repair your radio tower and join society inside of the final city. Fight zombos or sneak around while looting, crafting, and trading. That sounds interesting. Okay. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's run the game. Does the full screen work? No. Although I think what we figured out... Hang on, let me try this. If I go into the final city from here... Yes, there we go. Now it works. Alright, Team Silver Skull. Definitely Unity engine menu. Love to see it. Credits, Jackson Lauman has a programmer. Music is from Silverman Sound, Dark Fantasy Studio. Okay, so they've solved the music and sound effects, and that's totally fine. That Dan Raven, thank you very much for gifting a membership on the channel. Congratulations to Relo ID. There we go. Thank you for supporting the channel, I appreciate it. Okay, we have a how to play, no options though. Movement, this is your character. Oh, this feels very Newgrounds Flash game, and I'm here for it. Move around the world using WASD, holding down shift sprints, holding down left control crouches. Oh my god, there are 18 pages of tutorial. We have a stamina bar, regens over time, attacking with melee, sprinting into stamina, inventory slots, look like those. Click to pick up and put down items, open it with tab. That means you can interact with things, you can equip things. Okay. Aim helper, cool. You'll see that when you're holding a gun. There are guns. They make a lot of noise. They need ammo. Have to have ammo on the hot bar. Okay. Health, cool. There is health. Dark blood means zombos taking damage. Cool. Keep an eye on your hunger. Oh my god. Safe house. Gene's heaven in the woods. Log cabin gene found devoid of zombos. Cool. You get a car. There are zombos. They look like zombos. Sound. Ability to listen to sound and move towards them. They can hear footsteps. Keep in mind, crouching makes them much quieter while sprinting is much louder. Makes sense. Pound down? Pound down. Taking the car from the safe house leads to pound. Is this secretly an NSFW game? We're all going to Pound Town? What is happening here? Yeah, Snood, exactly. That is how I feel. Okay. You will find an NPC living at the start of Pound Town. We're mature here. We are mature here. Why did they call it Pound Town? Of all of the possible names, why? They'll offer you quests and start trading. Some interactions allow you to craft and some NPCs will trade. Oh, bye, Panda. Really? I don't know if you can hear that come through the microphone. She is meowing. This is very Newgrounds core. Okay, there is crafting, there is trading. Some interactions allow you to build or upgrade them. Cool. You can hover over a container. It shows the locked icon. Hold a screwdriver and click it for lockpicking. Okay, screwdriver for lockpicking. Got it. New game. You can customize the color of your car. Incredible. It's going to be green. That kind of green, because why not? A bit darker, yeah. Player, also green. Just so that we get more easily confused with zombies. Absolutely. British people have a store called Poundland, so it's not that far off. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But it's because their currency is pounds. So it makes sense. It's like dollar store, Poundland. Like, that makes a level of sense. Okay, Panda's just gone to chill by the window. The day has finally come. The zombie apocalypse has descended upon the world. You are Gene Erickson, cell tower repairman turned post-apocalyptic everyman. You have found yourself stranded just outside of a town teeming with the undead, and your only hope is to repair a broken radio tower that lies just outside of your ramshackle safe house in the woods. The town beyond your safe house has ample supplies to sustain yourself and fulfill your goal, but seemingly endless zombies stand between you, the materials you need, and a safe route back home. Will you repair the tower and make your escape to the final city, or will you succumb to the horde? Alright. Well, we have fisticuffs, and apparently that's how well we can punch things. So this is meant to be our little home. Okay, don't press escape. How do I exit this menu then? Oh, this is a slight problem. I? E? R? T? No? Shift? Backspace? Control? Space? What am I missing, chat? How do I exit this? Nope, that did nothing. C is making a box appear in the top left corner. Press escape twice. Oh no. Okay, we can't play in full screen. We're going to have to play like this. Perfect. Alright, that's fine. Okay, receive takes. Also, there's no longer any music, which is an interesting design choice. So this must be... No, we're going to stay here for a moment. This is our safe house. We're not going to Pound Town just yet. I don't know why pressing C makes these crates appear and disappear. Excellent. That is absolutely incredible. Pressing C lets you find... It's basically a cheat code. That's absolutely amazing. Do all these have the same stuff? Nope, that's got batteries and steel and expensive materials. Cool weapons. Hell yes. I will take a flamethrower. Thank you very much. Let's just pop that there. That's presumably fuel for... No, I still want that. Okay, cool. We'll get ourselves a spiked baseball bat. It's just how the game's meant to be played, isn't it? Right? Cheap mats. I don't even know whether that is a potato. Rotting junk. Don't take your rotting junk to Pound Town. Get that checked by a doctor first. Eggs. Oh, we definitely need some eggs. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we've got our eggs. We're going to be good. Oh, we should probably have some water. I'm guessing we need that to survive. I appreciate the fact that items stack. That's cool. Cheap mats box. Okay, that's fine. We don't need more of that. I will grab a gun and some ammo. What's the bet? Like, I'm going to take all this stuff and I'm still going to die. Perfect. We'll grab a rifle. I don't think I need a rusty pipe. That's fine. I thought it was a used cigarette for a moment there, and I don't think I needed that. What is in this little tiny box? We just win! I am the best at this game. That is absolutely incredible. I could literally come in here. We'll speed run this game. Just done. Fastest game ever. That's absolutely incredible. So this is where you would normally build things to store items, I guess. Okay. You know what? At least this means we'll get to see a little bit more of the game. We have a fridge for storage. We've got a pillow because we can't afford an actual bed. We can build a radio that plays music. You know what? We'll get that. So I need a wire and a wrench/gear thing. We'll grab that from one of these and see if we can get some music going, huh? In before it's just like... Alright, there's our wire. Perfect. We needed a gear wrench looking thing. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. There it is. That's what we need. Let's just stack those. It's a tinker kit, apparently. Excellent. Oh, and I do have a sprint. That's right. Okay. Let's... Okay. There we go. Now we've got some music going. You want me to link this? Perfect. I will... Give me a second. I'll pop that into the chat. Here you go. Boom. It is in the chat. Radio can only tune into the Kevin MacLeod station. I think it can. It is playing music, but it's incredibly quiet. Let me bump that up a little bit. There we go. I should have made a Konami code for cheats. That would have made a lot more sense. Okay, so out here is the sign for the radio station. Okay, so that's where it actually is. And where you would go to fix it, I assume. I still want to see what this game's about, right? It's only fair that we give it a chance. How do I actually... Is it escaped over? No. I don't think it actually told me what button opens my inventory. Because currently I've got nothing on my hotbar. Did I lose all my items when I left the area? I think I did. Nope, I just didn't have anything on my hotbar. And I don't know how to open my inventory. Shh, Freaky. Shh. I was just concentrating, that's all. Alright, we put you down there. And I need to have the fuel on it as well. We'll take the rifle and put some bullets down there. That should do. Egg. Why not? Alright, there we go. Now we have an actual weapon. So let's go to Pound Town. That was the wrong button. Alright, off we go. Cool. I mean, look, I like the aesthetic. Top-down view, nice and creepy. The mailbox. Not a mailbox, the mailbox. There is only one. Alright, yes, you can hold control. And look, you hold control, your little icon down here changes, a little sneak. Hold shift, it turns to a run. That's a nice little touch. Okay. But like, the vibes of this are pretty cool. Hi, I can talk to you. That art style, hit with instant nostalgia. Incredible. Hello, who are you? I am Jean. Jean, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm Alice. Judging from your weapons, I'll bet you're a real tough guy. Reckon you could do something for me? There's something in it for you if you do. If you'd rather make a trade, I have some items you may like. What do you want done? I've been running pretty damn low on wood planks lately. Could you gather 3 wood planks for me? You don't have to bring them back to me. Just find a blue mailbox and drop them in there. I'll leave a reward for you at the blue mailbox if you leave 3 wood planks there. Okay, I've got it. 3 wood planks in the blue mailbox. I get a reward. I'll do that. Cool. Looks like I can't take any of that stuff. Let's go. Right. So that uses up an ammo. Oh, God, I only get 22 shots with this thing. Let's hope I don't just instantly die and waste it all. Is that a zomb? It's a zombo. Please die, zombo. Why do you... You're still burning. Yep, there we go. There were absolutely 0 sound effects for that. Okay. Hello. Oh, okay. Scroll wheel changes weapon as well. Cool. There are no sound effects, no music, no nothing. They did say it's still in develop. Oh, okay. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Good to know that sound does attract more enemies. Good to know that my gun doesn't ever need to reload. We'll take some duct tape. This feels like Project Zomboid, but incredibly basic. There we go. I have found the wood for Alice in Pound Town. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Snood. Like, everything that I was saying before is like, oh, like, it's all based on, like, audio. Like, if you make too much noise, the enemies will hear you. Yep, that makes... I thought eggs were food. But no. They're a ranged weapon. Huh. I was like, yeah, I'll just eat some food. I'm sure, like, maybe that's how I heal. Can I throw an egg at Alice? Egg in your face. Peak gameplay. Alright, let's find ourselves a blue mailbox, I guess. How are you even meant to, like, do this if you didn't cheat? There you go. 3 wood for you. And then we check the mailbox again. No. Do I need to talk to her? Let her know that I've put the wood in? Hello? Did you realize that I put the wood in your... So I rocked up to Pound Town. I spoke to a lady, and I'm putting the wood in her mailbox. Cool. Yeah, I have experience. Do you want trade stories? No, I don't. Alright, goodbye. So you're not even going to give me a reward for doing the thing that you asked me to do? Nah, nothing. Okay. You know what? I had high hopes for this game, and so far it has just disappointed me. Not as much as the previous game, but still disappointed. I will say that the light effects are quite cool. The way that it does show a pretty good, like, angle from the torch. That's nice. The aesthetic is there. Oh, okay, we're just going to get swarmed again now. This is how this goes. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I only have 7 bullets left. Make sure to save 1 for myself. But it makes me wonder, like, if you didn't have a gun, how on earth are you meant to do this? Okay, we got some supplies. I don't know what you would do with all of this, but I've got it. Cool beans. Yep, that's a screw. That's more of that. That's more of that. Inventory management would be absolute pain. I am dripping blood. I am slowly bleeding out. That's good to see. Someone had a pretty rough night out by the look of it. Can't interact with any of that. It's food! But of course, I can't take that. I can take from the crate instead. Alright. Fridge? Some homemade fries that just... Yeah, when I make fries at home, I really just enjoy putting them in a branded cardboard container that happens to look like it's come from a major fast food company. Does anyone else do that? Or is it just me? But I'd say this game is very much still in development, which is why there's so many aspects missing. That's a cute little animation of eating the fries one by one. That's adorable. Maybe if you leave and come back, you'll get the reward. Maybe. We can try it. Could they not have just, done a pool of blood? They absolutely could have. Like, the gore feels a little unnecessary. But hey, some people enjoy that kind of stuff. Sure. Alright, let's leave. Off the car goes. It's a completely silent one. Okay. Yeah, there's footstep sound effects here. They're faint, but they're there. But there were no footstep sound effects when we were in the actual city. So let's go back to Pound Town. And let's see if there's anything in the mailbox. Okay, so yeah, that's how it works. Now we get some Tinker kits. Oh, and now there is actually... No? There was ambient music for like all of 3 seconds. I just heard this and then it just stopped instantly. Okay, and you can't actually go any further to the left there. Oh, and going home healed me. Interesting. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offload a whole bunch of stuff back into the chest. We're just going to get a ton of ammo. And we're going to see what's in the town, because that sounds interesting. Also, I'm going to need an empty chest just to dump some stuff in. Hang on. And what we might do towards the end of it is just, I don't know, end the game and see what happens. Was this one an empty chest? Yes, this one is. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. I don't need you because I've got a better gun. I will keep the baseball bat just in case I somehow run out of ammo. Let's get rid of all of that. Okay. Do I need to stack some of these items? Is that what needs to happen? Yeah, I can do that. That gives us some more space. Whew. Goddamn, 100% normal human. Thank you very much.
Human donated $5 to the war funds. Here's to putting your wood in Alice's mailbox in Pound Town.
God, that sounds so bad. We're all mature here, I swear. We won't need that anymore. Okay. Because I want to give this game a fair chance. I want to see, like, what they've built in this little town. Like, there's got to be something to find there, right? Okay, let's just make sure that we top up all that ammo. Alright, that should be all we need, right? We have a gun, we have 30, 60, 90, 120 bullets, and then we have a baseball bat just as backup. And you know what, in fact, I can still take additional bullets here. I just don't know how to open that inventory. That's a pipe bomb. Nah, we won't need that. It'll be fine. I also noticed the one thing that's not in these chests is body armor. Because it looks like there is an armor slot. Oh, that's right. It's tab for inventory. There we go. And also it does have a quest guide down the bottom. Like it wants me to build a workbench. So, like, there is structure to this game. There is a way that it's meant to be played. And I kind of appreciate that I found the cheat thing so I can go and explore more of this game in the time that we have. So let's go for a walk around Pound Town and see what's here. Yeah, something's definitely interfering with the music. It's not working in the way that it's supposed to work. Okay, so we have a main street down the middle. We've got some buildings on either side where the zombies have already been having a good time. It looks like sound can be triggered even by going things. Yeah, it passes through walls. I'm sprinting through here and you can see that, like, oh, yep, there's something in the vicinity. I'm going to go track it down. There is not much built outside of the town. It is just the grey expanse of nothingness. Wait, no, okay. Now we're going to have a problem on our hands. Oh dear. There's some big buildings here. Bigger than I was expecting. Hello. Oh, so there's no way for me to get past you without, like, shooting you in the face. Or maybe we just go around this building. No, you're already coming for me. Let's hope there's no back door here. Honestly, calling this Pound Town was a mistake. That looks like a warehouse of some kind, so that's cool. No, go away. Oh, no. Oh, no. They don't have a de-aggro range. This is a problem. There was no way out of that. Suddenly sound. Holy cow. This is a very interesting idea, and I can 100% appreciate what they're going for. It is incredibly rough around the edges. Oh gosh. It definitely feels like something I would have expected to stumble upon on Newgrounds back in like 2008. And like if this came out at that time, it would probably get a cult following for sure. With people being like, oh, this game's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be so cool, like you can craft stuff and find new guns, like absolutely could be amazing. So for now, let's win the game. I have my tower repair kit. Let's go take it to the tower. Let's go fix this thing. I presume I need to put it on my hotbar. Looks like a pipe. Okay. You fixed the tower and sent out a message. You seem to be getting a response. Rescue is on the way. But it seems the hordes heard it as well. You have to survive one final onslaught. How? I have no weapons. What do you want me to do, game? Hit it. Oh, I have no stamina. I was not prepared for this. Oh, good. I can just walk away. Perfect. Alright, well, let's get ourselves some guns. And then we'll be fine. Look, yeah, see, it's all respawned. Exactly what we needed. Alright, alright, alright. Can we win this game? So it's not an instant win. You still have to beat, like, the final level. Maybe I'll just throw the pistols at the enemy, and that will do the job. Alright. Extra bullets. There and there. Wonderful. Let's give this a go. Alright. See ya, Snood. Thanks for hanging out. We're just about done with the stream here anyway. We have 5 minutes left on this. Okay, let's do this again. Protect the tower. Switch to the gun. Let's make some things dead. I wish I could see slightly more than I can. Something's already hitting the tower. We can't have that. Come here, you. Thank you. Go away. I do appreciate those little squelchy noises when you tread on the gore, though. That's kind of funny. Like, leave my freaking tower alone. Thank you. Now we actually have sound effects. It was just something about the city area. Oh, run away. Where it doesn't work. How are you meant to protect that for long enough? Like, there was nothing that was hitting it, and it's still... Do I have to repair it as we go? We'll never know. Okay. No, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. It is truly an endgame monumental to... Yeah, I did that to myself, didn't I? I only have myself to blame. Okay. So I think what I want to figure out is if it gets damaged, can I just hit it with the thing again to repair it? I have much less ammo now, but that's fine. There's also no progress bar to be able to know if I'm winning or not. And I actually need to be careful with stamina management. Oh, back it up. Okay. Go away. That was a good reflex. I'll take that. I saw you spawn in there. Go away. Okay, so far so good. I see you down there. Leave my tower alone. Jerk. Okay, can I repair it? No. Sure? Yep, definitely can't repair it. So I need to stay on this side because it seems like more enemies come from the top. How are you meant to... Yeah, there we go. Opal have come to your rescue. You can finally rejoin society. Yeah. You're saved! Living, breathing people descend from the sky in a helicopter. I honestly was not expecting there to be an endgame screen. Summoned by the message you sent out with the repaired radio tower, they mow down the rest of the horde that had gathered around you and welcome you aboard, drawing you into the copter, weapons and all. Who calls it a copter? It'd be a chopper, right? You watch the radio tower, the safe house, and the town vanish behind you as the helicopter ascends and carries you and your rescuers toward a bustling city surrounded by walls. You aren't sure what's next for you, but you're damn glad that you don't have to face it on your own any longer. Congratulations, you beat the odds and made it out alive. Was it worth it? Not really. It's an interesting premise for a game, and I think they're onto something with it. Like, it has potential, but it also feels very dated. Okay. The game's early name was Deadshot. That's kind of cool. There don't appear to be any comments on it, which is interesting. Let's go back. We're looking at the final city. Alright. I'm not going to support the game, but I will leave a little comment down the bottom and just say, feels like a Flash game from the mid-2000s in the best possible way. Love the ideas you have here and hope you keep working on it. Found a bug where sounds don't play correctly in Pound Town. Hope you can get this fixed. Nothing but good wishes for the dev. It's clearly a passion project. That's not how you spell it correctly. Let's fix that. Alright. Beautiful. Great work, Jackson L. That was good fun. But that is absolutely where we're going to... oh, yeah, that Dan Raven, come to... Alright, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But I've got to put you to a holding screen for that. In fact, what I will do is we're going to jump to this screen here. I will give them $2. Oh, no, I can't, because they only allow for donation through PayPal. Oh, seriously? Why is it... I could donate for the other one. I guess they have a different payment system set up. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so no. Unfortunately, not able to donate to them. I tried. I did actually give it a try. But the game survived the full 30-minute playtime that we had, so well done to the game. I enjoy ones like that because it feels like a little bit of a trip down memory lane, you know? And that's always quite fun. Alright, let me put on a little bit of music. And it's time for us to wrap things up. I hope you've all had some fun. It's been quite good jumping in and playing through games of a different caliber to what we're used to. Just a different format. It's a different environment. You get different quality of products over on itch. So I'm glad that I've had a chance to explore and see some of the weirder side of the platform. Thank you very much for all kind of inspiring me to be able to do some of it. When am I doing the next Steam stream? So next week we'll resume back with Wheel of Misfortune, our regular streams. This is really just a one-off to do something a little bit fun and see what we want to do. Next Wednesday is actually going to be the last community spotlight for a while until I get some more people reach out wanting to have their games featured. So maybe we'll either put those on hold so I get a little bit of time back, or we may end up doing these on the Wednesday streams instead. We'll see what you guys want and have some fun with it. Lefty, this unironically helped me a lot. Kind of in a bad spot right now. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that. Happy 50k and thanks for the stream. Hopefully whatever you're going through at the moment resolves itself relatively quickly. It's a pretty tough time out there at the moment. If you need someone to talk to, make sure you come along and join our Discord server. There's a bunch of people in different situations that I'm sure someone would be happy to have a chat with you if you just need someone to vent on. It's a pretty good community for it. But otherwise, yeah, hope things manage to improve for you, mate. That's tough to hear. Otherwise, thank you everyone for joining in and having a bit of fun with the stream today. It's been great hanging out with you all as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you relatively soon for the next stream and the next bit of fun. Until then, take care.